Well, I'm the devil, you know. I rule the wretched, iron-fisted in control. You're not meant to see what I have seen. I run it hard, you see what I mean. To heal, I come back with strength in my ear. Think I believe your little book of hate and lies. Why don't you open your goddamn eyes? Preach to the power of the air. Follow lies without a care. I'll hear the sound of punishment. The thief that tempt the wicked one. You know who I am. Lord, I'm the devil. Step to the ledge, I'll shove you down into the hole. I'm the gatekeeper, the ruler of your soul. You're out of journey, it won't live the tale. Non-stop to nowhere, welcome to hell. I've been revealed the magazine. The angel of the bottomless pit. Ruler of the demon, Simon John. The king of time, the lawless one. You know who I am, Lord, I'm the devil. Time, the lawless war. Ruler, demon, Simon John. Prince of the power of the air. Father of lives without a care. You know who I am. Lord, I'm the devil. Lord, I'm the devil. Lord of the nail. Lord of the nail.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tarnation TV. This is my radio voice. This is Talladega Nights. This is a team race. Team races are a whole lot of fun. 40 drivers on the track, as normal. But they've split them into groups of 5, 8 groups of 5, because I I have lots of digits and fingers and toes to count that high. So 40 drivers, 5 drivers per team, 8 teams. It should be fun. So tonight's event is definitely a little bit more strategic, I would say. Wouldn't you say, Brad?
I would say it'll be a lot different than anything we've seen so far this race, right? To see how they're going to play together. We're going to see a little more competitive and a little paint trading on the track tonight.
It's neat to watch the drivers try to find each other because all the cars are very vibrantly colored. You know, there's the black team, the silver team, the white team, the orange team, the red team, the green team, and the gold team. I think that's it. Did I count 8 on that?
I think
black, white, black, white, pink, blue, gold, green, and red, and another one.
Okay.
Oh, there's 2 blue teams. There's a light blue team as well. But all the cars are very distinct, so drivers can find teammates. You may see them working together in different ways. It's definitely going to be exciting, and it'll be a whole lot of. These are always a whole lot of fun to call. So
you've been saying
that? Yeah, it's a lot.
This is my first team race, so I'm curious to. I'm looking forward to it, but yeah, I haven't get to experience this one yet. So this should be. I'm looking forward. Seeing what's going to happen. What else is new? What else is going on?
Well, who knows? Lots of housekeeping to take care of. And we'd like to thank, of course, Talladega Nights for allowing us to do this. Jeffrey, team owner there, Chris as well, Donnie on the website, Bob Dixon for all the high caliber facilities these guys provide. They run a tight ship there in the upper echelon of Talladega Nights. So we thank those gentlemen for doing that. Chris and Jeff are the owners. Donnie runs the website, so check out the website in the description below. It is very colorful. It is a wild website. There's multiple series that these guys run, which we will talk about when the race starts. Different nights of the week, they run different events. All the points are being tallied up there for the different series that actually track points. And of course, Bob Dixon, he is he's basically responsible for the Team Speak servers, which is it's allowing us to speak with each other right now. So that's always good. Not cheap stuff. So if you want to donate, get on Talladega Nights website there, link in the description, and donate to the website. And keep this tip-top Cadillac running in a straight line down the freeway.
Plus, the talent doesn't come cheap either. So, hit that like button, subscribe, and
prescribe to the channel and uppercut the thumb bell. That's what we like to say. But man,
smash that like button. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yuckity yuck. No, we say uppercut the thumb bell and prescribe because words are fun. Last week, man, huge success.
Holy smokes. Right.
If you don't know, now you know. Last week was the ALS benefit race that we ran for Joey St. Amant, also known as Elmo, one of Kelly Causey's best friends, Buckshot here in the league, the number 00 car, put this together for his buddy. And
wow,
a great success. Because it's just in people buying the 40 cars that started the race, we bid on the cars, bidding close an hour before the race started.
Yeah,
$1,945 just on the bids for the cars alone. Not to mention all the donations that also came in. So we'd like to thank people who watched that and tossed some money down. Kelly had T-shirts made. This event could go sky high next year, man, from what Kelly is talking about, because apparently the ALS Association watched that broadcast of a 20-year-old racing sim,
right?
And they absolutely loved it.
Hey, that is fantastic. And a big shout out to Tailgaters Sports Bar and Grill too. This isn't the promo, but thank you guys for, in case you're watching or tuning in for this one, that was awesome to provide a place for this to happen and get everyone together at Elmo's favorite pub, I believe.
Yeah, it's a little sports bar, grill, pub, pool tables, dartboards in Biloxi, Mississippi. That many tailgaters. Remember, you Googled tailgaters.
There's one in Seattle, Washington. Or not, sorry. Yeah, Washington State, about 4 hours from here. But no, it turned out I was a day and a half away from the proper one where everybody was partying.
Well, and as Google does, it will use your location to find the closest related thing.
Makes
so
sense.
When I Googled, you Googled Tailgaters Bar and Grill, and it gave you Seattle, Washington, because you're in Vancouver, BC.
Yeah.
When I Googled Tailgaters Bar and Grill, it was going to send me to Nepean, which is just south of Ottawa, Ontario, the nation's capital. Because again, I'm only an hour and 20 minutes away from Nepean, Ontario. So being in Kingston, Ontario. So it's like, no, I think that's wrong too. Because Joey lived in Biloxi. So when Joey Googled it, he probably didn't need to Google it. I think he knew where it was.
He knew where it was. That's why, you know what? Super thankful to have the chat in YouTube to be able to either correct us, inform us, or just basically cheer on somebody. And then also tonight was a pretty. Oh, sorry. Yeah, were we done talking about?
But last week's event, I was just going to say too. We do broadcast live on YouTube, and YouTube being the amazing thing that it is, that race from last week, which is available on this channel, will be available on YouTube to rewatch as many times as you want. And of course, the links to Joey's fund are in the description of the videos all around this channel. So thank you for watching and rewatching.
Yes.
That video went to it was the number one video on the whole entire channel in less than a day, and in less than a week, it doubled the number. The second place, just leapfrog gone. The thing was crazy.
Possibly even the most watched video on YouTube. We can't confirm that yet or deny it, but it could have been.
You don't know. It's
you're saying that there's possible. A chance.
Yeah, I wonder what who cares? You got we like I said too, we do stream to YouTube live. We love it. It's great. Very familiar with the YouTube website and how it works. However, you had an idea, and we're pulling it off right now.
We just thought we would put this on the platform known as Twitch. Obviously, one of the first big streaming companies, and we thought, you know what, maybe we'll get some similar people with a similar interest in here, some more NASCAR fans or otherwise, and they go, hey, I haven't seen that game in 20 years or whatever, 19 years. And so, or just even connecting with other communities online too, outside of, we've got like the YouTube chat, we've got guys from like, Rolling Thunder games that they were part of last week's race. And so, yeah, maybe we'll reach out. You know what? Hey, we have 3 followers on Twitch. You know what that means, Blaine? That means you're watching it, I'm watching it, and somebody else that's not us is watching it. So I'd like to welcome you to Tarnation TV, and the race will be starting. How do you figure? Pretty shortly here?
I'm saying within the next 20. Right now, they're currently getting team races are a little bit different. They have their drivers' meetings and everything else takes place behind the scenes. So the drivers' names that you are familiar with will not be running their normal numbers. So that's what they've been sorting out the last half hour as drivers enter the race. They need to make sure that they're getting into the proper car because during this team race, the car numbers are all very specific to the teams. So like if you're driving car number 400, your teammates will also be in that 400 series. If you're driving a car with the number 800, your teammates will also be in the 800 series. So, Bob Dixon in the 40, I think it's a 43. He's the only car that actually gets to run his original number.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll work out for him. So,
yeah. So Bob is, factoids. Bob Dixon. I painted all the cars you'll actually see tonight too. So this was quite the process.
So you're the artist behind tonight's. Hot looking racetrack. I'm looking forward to seeing how all these colors out there.
It's a
before they get rubbed crayon right off.
Yeah, exactly. Trading paint can happen in this game, as we know, but the cars are a lot of fun to paint. Each design was designed completely from scratch, and then of course for the 5 teammates, you just kind of multiply that car 5 times, change the number. But we got They've got gold, white, black, blue, red, orange, and greens in there as well. I think if I didn't already say that, but yeah, there's a lot of ways to see. You'll know what we're talking about if you haven't watched one of these things before. It's pretty easy to find your teammates, and it's definitely a vibrant looking grid this evening. So it looks like we do have almost a full room up there.
Is it?
Yeah, it looks like it's getting there.
I was going to say too.
Yep.
Ooh, go on.
I was going to say, I see the number 29, Brian Wolf is racing tonight. Those of you
kidding.
used to familiar with this channel here, Brian Wolf helped me basically start this thing.
I remember watching those ones.
Yeah, we did some. Speaking of massive events that we did last week for the ALS for Joey Saint Amant, Brian and I sort of started this broadcasting venture with a cause that he supports through the Cannon Hinnant, a little boy there that was, that horrible situation. But yeah,
tragic story.
We raised awareness for that. And those videos are on a totally separate channel dedicated to Cannon. But Brian helped me get that going, and I had the broadcast rolling. I would just broadcast the races solo when I would race in the races, not even really for viewers, just for messing around. Yeah. And then we started to actually broadcast races live. It was a lot of fun. Brian and I had to part ways, but it's cool to see him back in here, especially for a team event, because this is Jeffrey was looking for some final guys to sort of lock in this roster.
Yep.
And when you look at the names on this list, you want Brian Wolf on the track. This guy, everywhere he races, he's great. I mean, he knows the track, and he knows everybody in here. I've been playing the sim for 20 years. He's been playing the sim online for 20 years.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. Like, I was never in a racing league up until just recently, within the last 5 or 6, because I always just used to run the servers that were... The servers, the Sierra server. Do you remember Sierra, the game company Sierra?
Oh yeah, one of my favorite, King's Quest.
Yeah, Mist. I think Mist was a Sierra. No, was Mist Sierra?
No, was it? I don't.
Siberia? I can't remember.
I remember more of the point and click adventure games. That was like the old school DOS based kind of. That was the Sierra that I remember.
Yeah,
maybe Sierra, like Commander Keen.
Oh wow, that was id Software.
Was it? Okay.
I think it was id Software, the guys who did Doom.
Right.
I believe they're responsible for Commander Keen, and then making the switch to Doom. Like, right. There's a jump. But the Sierra servers, I used to race a lot online with that, but then of course after the game was abandoned and Sierra eventually shut down a few years later, I popped in and out of a couple leagues, but I mostly just raced offline. I jumped back into it now. And then was like, maybe I should join a league. Best decision you'll ever make. Racing with real people.
The stakes are higher.
Well, the artificial intelligence in this thing is really, really good. But they are artificial intelligence. So if they need to pit, they just... And they're to your right, they'll drive through you to get to the pits. Like they won't... They don't react like a real person sometimes. Which why it's so much more fun to watch these events, because real people are behind the wheel of every single one of these vehicles, except the pace car, of course. Brad, you're driving the pace car tonight, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Which is I've got some extra fuel additives in there, so nobody would catch me tonight. That's probably not how you're supposed to drive it, but I like to mix it up a little bit.
Yes, exactly. Jeffrey Elliott in a Tarnation TV blimp. Live.
Hey
guys, how are you? We are getting ready to do intros. We have a little too many drivers. We had to figure it out. So I come down here to help you guys out tonight and going to watch this thing. Gave up the seat.
Cool. Okay. So you parked your car.
Let me get whispers off of here and I can hear you a little better. How's that?
That'll work. Right. Yeah, okay. We'll cover Jeff here for a second. So apparently this just in, we need one of those like telegraph things. Beep, 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 beep.
Yep. Breaking news.
Jeffrey Elliott in the number 56, usually. I don't know what number car he was driving this evening, but decided to park the car and throw the keys to somebody else because we have too many drivers on the track. So that's pretty cool.
That's a good one.
I'm going to have to deal with all the whispering. But hey, I just want to say hi to everybody out there watching. This is a pleasure to be up here in the booth. I'm not going to say much. I'm going to be the guy doing all the running because I'm used to running all day at work anyways. But Blaine, glad to be up here, bud. So let me know when you're ready for the intros, and we'll get them going.
Cool. I will send you a link, Jeff, to the Twitch, because it's actually the Twitch. We're monitoring the 2 live feeds we're sending out. We're sending out one to Twitch, and we're sending out one to, obviously, the YouTube channel. The Twitch feed is way faster. It's leaving my computer and hitting Twitch within 10 seconds, other than YouTube's about a 20-second delay. So this Twitch thing's like a 6-second delay.
Yeah, it's pretty minimal.
So, because you're not, did you retire from the race completely? So you're not even in the game server?
No.
Okay, I'll send you a link to the Twitch.
Can you throw it to my instant messenger?
Yep, your Facebook Messenger currently has the Twitch link, just so you'll be seeing the action faster than if you were watching the YouTube channel.
All right, so I can follow what you guys are saying. Yeah. Audience, yeah, I'm not a rookie, but I am really a rookie. But yeah, I see it now. Good. Awesome.
Yeah, so the Twitch people, I don't know how many people we got watching the Twitch, but either way, thanks for watching if you're watching, and if you're not, you should be.
We're up to 4, so that means there's at least 2 other people besides us.
Yeah.
Oh, I know we were talking about before the race. You were asking, like, not being as familiar with Twitch. I watched a buddy of mine. He had a pretty good stream going on. Whenever he was on, it was anywhere between 75, 100 people. But he would, I don't know if it's a thing you need to set up, but you can do the video on demand. So basically, it'll record, and you can store your replays on here as well. But I'm not sure if you have to be like a partner, or if you have to be a certain level, or if anyone can do that. I haven't looked into it just because I haven't spent any time on the business side of Twitch. But I do know that you were able to do recordings of previous events.
Well, real quick, guys, not to interrupt you two wonderful broadcasters. They are waiting for us to do driver intros.
Oh, sweet. Yep, bring me up there. Let's do it. We'll meet the drivers.
All right.
Good evening, gentlemen and ladies, if there is any. Thank you for obviously being here this evening. This is going to be a whole lot of fun. As always, team events are very cool, very different. So I'll hand it back to Jeff. Thanks all for being here. And yeah, have a fantastic race.
You know, that'd be great. I can't see the screen, Blaine, but I'm going to hand it over to the first driver on the entry list, starting with, I believe, the 43. All right. So, guys, take over and go for it there, Mr. Dixon.
All right, Team White driving the 43, Bob Dixon from Macon, Georgia.
Grant Wesley in the car number 44 from Princeton, Indiana, for Team White Dodge.
Tom Dixon, number 45, Team White Dodge from Byron, Georgia.
Number 46, John Godfrey from Cornelius, North Carolina, driving the white Dodge.
Bernie Mobbs driving the number 47, Team White Dodge from Palm Coast, Florida.
Greg Lovell, Big Stone Gap, Virginia, driving a pink number 70 Ford Mustang.
Filling in the number 71, driving for Team Pink, Adam Simonik, Urbana, Illinois.
Brian Lovell driving the pink number 72 from Big Stone Gap, Virginia.
Dave Jandry driving for the pink team, car number 73 out of Dixon, Illinois.
Craig Hegley in the pink 74 Ford Mustang out of Paducah, Kentucky.
Ken Roberts driving number 80 Team Silver Chevy.
Chris Elliott driving the number 81 for Silver Chevy from Mooresville, North Carolina.
Ed Finley driving the number 82 Silver Chevy Camaro out of Long Island, New York. Hi-yo, Silver.
Driving the 83 Silver Chevy Camaro, Gary Mingus from Tallahassee, Florida.
Driving the number 84 Chevy, John Forgione, Bellport, Long Island, New York.
Cabana.
Driving the 332 RJ Cabana from Archville, Pennsylvania. Hey, Holly. Hey, Ryan.
Denny Carroll driving the 333 Red Firebird. Let's get them, boys.
Larry Wyndham driving the 334. He's having a killer party at the house. I'm speaking in his behalf. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy the race.
Randy Waugh from Huntsville, Alabama, driving the 335 Red Pontiac. Shout out to my son, Corey Waugh.
Driving on a Team Red Pontiac Firebird, Wayne Bridnow out of Wisconsin.
Kelly Causey from Agricola, Mississippi, driving the 442 orange Honda.
Nate Balsa driving the 443 orange Honda for the orange team out of Seattle, Washington.
Randy Claflin driving for number 444, the orange Honda from Cutlerville, Michigan.
Brian Wolf from Youngstown, Ohio, driving number 445 Team Orange Honda.
Ray Hill Jr. in the 446 orange Honda from Apollo, Pennsylvania.
Dan Lovell driving the 662, taking home the gold yellow team from Big Stone Gap, Virginia.
Robert Breedlove driving a 663 from South Carolina, go gold.
Keith Bynum from Austell, Georgia, driving for the gold team in the 664 Dodge Charger.
Larry D. driving the 665 Gold Dodge out of Georgetown, Massachusetts.
Mike Mangialardi, Federal Way, Washington, driving the 667 Team Gold Dodge.
Mark Pagley from Gainesville, Georgia, driving the 770 Green Dodge.
Jim Black from Shermansdale, Pennsylvania, driving the green Dodge 771. Let's go get them, boys.
Stephen Brandstetter from Randoletta, Oklahoma, driving the 772 Green Dodge.
773, Ken K.D. Huntsberry driving the green Dodge. Let's go, boys, from Orrington, Maine.
Bob Sire driving the 774 Green Dodge out of Burlington, Wisconsin.
Driving that 880 Team Blues Chevrolet, Bob Seminara out of Palm Coast, Florida.
Bobby Farrell, Frederica, Delaware, driving the number 881 Team Evil Blue Chevrolet.
Billy Elliser, driving the number 882, Evil Blue.
Andrew Miller, 883 Evil Blue out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania.
Pat McCarskey driving the 884 Blue Chevrolet, Brownsburg, Indiana.
Well, that's awesome. Pat got to speak last for once. That's he's always first.
First to last.
First to last there, Pat. But awesome. Blaine, there's your awesome 40-car field. It's a pleasure to give up the seat for a new guy that's going to come over and start racing. I forget which one it was, but thanks, guys, for coming out. Have a great race. I'll be watching with the boys and everybody else. Have fun.
Woo. Guys, we'll be qualifying in about a minute or so, so whatever the ticker says.
Sounds good. They can get on the track if they want to. If they can get on.
And we are back. No, we're not. There we are. Are we back? Yeah, we're back.
Hey, I didn't know to move you down that quick. I didn't hear you say anything after that, but
I was actually getting a coffee.
He was getting a coffee.
I missed my cue.
Well, then you talking up. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a Mountain Dew. So that's a lot of people up there, my friend. That's a lot, guys. So yeah, that's crazy up there.
Leave it up to Jeffrey Elliott to stack that field, man. Everybody on that list is going to put on a great show again this evening for you guys. This race is not for points, but it is for points, if that makes any sense. It's a team race, and they hold one or two a year. So they are a rare event here at Talladega Nights, and they are a lot of fun. So we are now getting ready to qualify, I do believe. So retire your car, Mr. Brad.
Oh, yeah. I will.
I'm definitely retired. I'm watching this new Twitch. But anyways, it was a pleasure to give up my seat tonight. We have 5 new guys sign up this week at Talladega Nights, and they've been out here since 7:05. And I'm glad 3 or 4 guys showed up. We only needed 2. 2 people didn't show. So I gave up the spot to have all 3 of them race, and it's a pleasure to do that. So this is more of a celebration race after really 2 great Friday and Saturday seasons, Fast and Furious and Shake and Bake. So it's a party within a race. It's a team race. It's a team concept. So it'd be fun to watch. Hope they mind their rules and their lines, Blaine and Brad. And they run good. I can't wait to watch it.
So do you have the names of the guys right off the top of the head there to the new guys?
The new guys. He's not quite new. You heard of Cabana, the man himself.
Yep.
And Jim Black.
Oh, I see. Yeah, you mean, we don't mean new, like brand new to the game. We just mean new, like new here. Because Cabana's been around for a while, yeah.
He came out for a few special events, came out here and raced here and there, but yeah, he's a very well-known guy in the sim community. Great guy. Jim Black, just getting to know him. Awesome to speak to. Great driver. Watch him out there in the sprint races. Ed Finley, New Yorker. Love it, man. You got some New York buddies in here with you. Palmer's out here. You got no doorman, so maybe they can step up. But great guy, Ed. And nice. Adam is, I forget how to pronounce his name, man. It's tough.
Simonik.
Adam. Wonderful for him to be over here as well. So, picking up some new guys, and it's great to have too many, but sometimes, it is what it is.
I was curious, did you guys reset qualifying? Because I swear I just retired my car there, and then I had to do it again.
I'm unable to retire right now. I can't even get into my car. So just a quick heads up there.
I have no idea. I'm not in the game at all.
Right. Oh, right. Yeah, you gave up your spot. Yeah, if your drive button is faded out there, Brad, then you can't click drive?
There's no option. Is it qualifying? And I go down to my car. It's like a race. There's no...
Yeah, on the race weekend, on the bottom right-hand corner, you got back, and then you got drive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you can't click on drive and nothing happens, then I guess you've already retired.
They are qualifying right now.
They are.
All right, so maybe I'll just bail out of here for the time being, and then try and get back in.
No, you'll be all right. Yeah, if you're in there, I see that you're in the server. You're fine. If you can't click on drive, then maybe you've already retired. I don't know how that works, or you've missed. No, because the session lasts for a few minutes. But either way,
this is kind of different when you have this amount of people show up. You just don't know how the game works because we need 2 spots for broadcasters, right? And,
right.
Does that allow 40 drivers? I think it's 42 max, correct?
It's a 43 max, I think.
Oh, you telling me I could have been my own team out there?
Is it 43? Maybe it is only 42. I thought it was a 43 car field maximum. I mean, being that last place car would not be fun.
No.
Don't know for sure.
You'd be putting on the brakes coming out of starting in turn 3. It gets slowed down for that pit stall. But speaking of track stuff, do you have any notes on this team event, Mr. Brad?
Do I ever? Holy smokes. What do we got here tonight? Well,
Let me tell you.
You signed up for a little bit. I'm going to give you all the stuff here. We are at the Talladega Super Speedway, as we always are on Saturday nights. Right? We already got through the drivers, 40 drivers, 8 teams of 5. We're running 66 laps tonight. So that's 283 kilometers or 176 freedom units, which is not.
Freedom units.
We're in the miles.
I love that.
Freedom units. A 2-time pit frequency. So that means the pit windows will land between 17 to 20 laps under ideal green flag conditions. Hopefully we see a bunch of that. But what else we got? Pacing is set to 70 miles an hour and 112 kilometers for those Canadians or Europeans with us tonight. And pit road speeds is 55 miles an hour or 88 kilometers. Hey, buddy.
Right, guys.
Right. And then we'll see some top speeds about 200 miles an hour, which is pretty fast to get your when you're going for a rip, which 320K, which is about 3 times faster than you can go for a rip around here. You're going to have the Mounties on your back, eh? And and also, just a reminder for all the fans out there, I will be driving the pace car tonight, so
it's going to be squirrely, is what you're saying. That pace car is going to be squirrely pace car.
It is. I applied some fuel additives and also some Nova Scotian hash to the tires of my car. They will be extra sticky, and so you just don't know what's going to happen out there tonight.
That's the nefarious shenanigans that go on in pit road and in behind the garage walls. It's definitely a whole lot of fun.
Oh, also another fun fact: we sold out tonight. Talladega is sold out, 175,000 seats, each one with a butt in them firmly. So
yeah, man, that's what
I'd
happens.
like to think they're here to see us, but I have to give some credit to these fantastic races out there. But they're also here to check out these cool paint jobs. And yeah, I know the artist, so I'm going to keep plugging him all night because he's the one who pays the bills.
I am real. I do exist. Currently on the track now in happy hour, these drivers are warming up for the race, finding their pit stalls. This is a full field, currently focused on the 335 of Randy Waugh. Not the 21 car this week. That's going to be something different because you just start getting used to the guy's numbers, and then they're going to throw a team race at you. Like, remember this guy? Nope.
Right. Surprise.
But yeah, as these cars warm up this evening, this should be a good race. 66 laps, a little bit longer than we usually run. Upcoming series panel, which I just had on the screen there. Did you want to talk about some of these things?
Oh, the upcoming races?
I got scattered around here, man. Gosh.
Yeah,
darn.
let me get through. Almost shuffle some papers around here, too. Sound official.
I got a paper. Would you like to talk to the poll sitter real quick?
Hey.
Yes. Yes.
Let me see if I can find him on this huge list. There he is.
Who is it? I wasn't even paying attention. I guess we're going to find out in less than 2 seconds. Poll sitter on their way into the booth. Bernie Mobbs is the poll center, apparently. Live
Bernie
on the air.
Mobbs,
Bernie, are you there?
Yes, certainly am.
Oh, man, congratulations on the poll. So, team racing, a little bit different, a whole lot of colorful. Any team plans we should know about? Pitting, all 5 of you guys going to be pitting super early, or any crazy strategies you want to let everybody know so they can counterattack?
Nothing crazy, just maybe try to stay together, do a lot of good drafting, and try to pit at the same times.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about the team racing. We're always looking for some crazy off-pace pitting strategies because with 5 cars, you guys have a lot of options because 5 cars can travel at, that top speed around 200 mile an hour with, your drafting buddies. So.
Okay, every time you get more than 2, you're in a pretty decent go with it. So just trying to not come out all by yourself, you should be pretty good.
Yeah, is there Hey, Jeff, are you still there? Is there a prize for winning tonight's event for the team? Yeah, I told him that you would actually send them or actually cook the dinner and mail it to their house. On a serious note, yes, we have a dozen of muffins that Blaine made. Yeah, I am the muffin man, apparently. I've been stuck with that here at Talladega Nights. Yeah, I do have some Talladega Nights coffee mugs made up. Going to get one out to the champ that won both series 2 weeks ago or last week. Going to give one out to Tim Nosker for LS victory last week. That was an amazing broadcast. And tonight's winner, actually all 5 of the teammates will get one, what team wins. That's super cool. Any shout outs you want to throw down there, Bernie, before we send you back with the drivers?
Basically all the guys at Team Dodge and Jeff Elliott for putting on this great show. Should be fun. I appreciate that, Bernie, man. Good luck out there. And I believe you're on the white Dodge team, so it's a pretty healthy, stout team. So good luck out there, my friend. Thank you very much. Wrap her up, Blaine, or Brad.
Brad can do it. I talk a lot. Oh, maybe he left. Thanks, Bernie. Have a good race tonight, man. It looks like we're getting ready to go green.
Thanks a lot. You guys have a great time up in the booth.
Awesome.
Thanks,
we
Bernie.
always do. Thank you. All right. Oh, I thought we were going green, but it looks like happy hour was reset.
Yeah, it's a lot of connections in the storm. You heard about the tornado went through the middle of the country.
Yeah, we got first time in a while. We've actually had snow again today. Out of nowhere, it was spring-like weather all week, and then today it snowed about an inch and started raining. So that's cool. Yeah, the weather is it's nuts, and fortunately for those people in Mississippi, whole town got destroyed, and a lot of drivers. They live around that area of Mississippi, Kelly and Larry Wyndham. Or just the people that had to suffer through that. It's sad, but hopefully they'll get through it somehow. And it might be causing some issues there with the connection. That's too bad. Yeah, that's tornadoes, man. Jeez. We've had a couple here. We don't get too many of those, but
Well,
they're nothing compared to the stuff they get down there in the South. It's wild seeing that stuff on the news, and it's like just demolishes a whole city. I'm like, wow. Here, if that happens, it'll take out your shed. That's about it.
It was, for what I was told, a mile thick, and it went for 90 minutes or 90 miles solid on the ground.
Wow.
So, yeah, it was a big one. But I must say, Blaine, those red Firebirds are looking awful nice out there. You did a great job on those. They look good on the track, don't they?
They do, yeah. I was just focused on, well, you're probably watching the feed. Yeah, they're focused on them. They do look cool. Looks like we do have some viewers on the Twitch.
Oh, Twitch too? Yeah, yep. Pumpkin is the one that I have a problem with. He's up there by you. He has some snow himself, so they're just trying to get his quality back up.
Right. Yeah, on Twitch we got some people there. Go Team Orange. We got a couple of Team Orange fans in there. Lurking Sparks.
Yeah, that's probably the Nate Meister family right there.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't know. I can't see it, but I'm just guessing. He has a lot of fans.
He does, yeah. Craig Hagley. And we got Bob and Craig and everybody on the YouTube channel. So thanks again for tuning in. We can go green anytime you want, man. Are these guys waiting for something? Because I noticed they re-rocked happy hour.
Yeah, I'm just listening to the radios. They're going to let the 2 minutes run out. They're just trying to get Pumpkin's quality up.
Oh, gotcha. They were just helping out some drivers.
Correct. They're having some issues there with the connection. But it should be going off here in about 2 minutes. Are you playing that wonderful Start Your Engines, or that's already done?
And that's not done yet. It will come up here. That's why I was asking. So if they're letting the 2 minutes run out, I'll get ready to play that. Grand Marshal Jeffrey Elliott, you're going to have to get down there. You got to get to the flag stand here.
Let me get going. I got to run. I'll be back. Let me get my tennis shoes on.
You got about 2 minutes before you have to be there if you want to hang out. Look at how colorful that pit road is.
I know. That's amazing. Wow.
It looks like Jeff Gordon's car from the late 90s.
All the work that Blaine Donovan puts in, and amazing work you do, my friend. Thanks for
Thank you,
doing
sir.
this
Yeah, it's a lot of fun to be able to contribute.
I am a rookie broadcaster. Don't even call me a broadcaster. I'm a rookie. I'm a driver. That's what I do, and an organizer. But I won't get into too much broadcasting with you tonight, except bringing people in and out on interviews. And but man, this is neat to watch and to call it. And I did do one with you at the All-Star race last year, right?
Yeah, I believe you were kicking around. Is Brad still here?
I see him lit up.
I'm just listening to you guys. I didn't have a whole lot to say here. I figured, you know what, my moment to shine. When I start talking, you never get a word in edgewise. So you guys go on.
Well, we called you out. We didn't know if you went to the bathroom, we got something to eat, walked a dog or something like that.
Yeah.
But we'll be kicking this bad boy off here real soon, I assume. So hopefully they're not holding up for nobody after this last reset. So they're going to go with what can make it.
Yeah, it's too bad if some guys can't make it in. That's going to be a shame. But
frame rate. If people don't understand that, when you get a lot of cars out there, the frame rates can affect a lot of computers. So everybody's computer is different, obviously. So hopefully, they don't have that issue, and they can come out there and not warp around and drive side by side. That's the goal.
Yeah, this game, this mod is it's very good with the frame rate. That's why it seems to be a very popular one. There's other mods that are a little bit more detailed, like the ICR mod, and they're a little bit more taxing on older computers, where this one's very friendly with older computers. But yeah, when you do get a 43 car field, if I'm running an 8-year-old computer that I custom built, and it runs everything fine. But it is a 20-year-old game, so if your computer's 15 years old, it'll still run. You might have to turn some things down, and depending on internet connection too, I think has a lot to do with that.
Yeah, I mean, frame rate. I used to run this game at 40 frame rate. Now I'm up to about 140. But just talking about a few of these teams, we admins here at Talladega Nights put these teams together. We grade the drivers. I don't know if you guys talked about that. Everybody's at a different level at Talladega track, and so you got some heavy hitters. They're all great drivers, good friends, but look out for Grant Wesley, obviously team captain of John Godfrey as well. Bernie Mobbs, that's a solid white Dodge team. Ken Roberts, of course, my brother Chris Elliott, and the rest of the guys on that team are solid. Every team's pretty equal. Chuck couldn't make it tonight. I think I put Cabana in his spot, not for sure. But Denny Carroll and Randy Wall and Wayne and Larry, that's a great team. All these teams are pretty equal. I don't know if you've seen the teams. Bob Seminary, Bob Farrell, Billy Elliser, Andrew Miller, and Pat McCarskey. I mean, you go down the line, each team, they got some hot studs on every one of them.
Yeah. Retire your car there, Brad?
I still can't get into any of this stuff here. That's what I've been messing around with on the quiet here. It's just not giving me the option, unless it's because I'm running in Windows mode and it's too far down. Is the drive button lower than all the other buttons on there?
Yeah, it's at the bottom. Well, it's across the bottom with the chat and options.
But I can say at the same height, because I don't see anything on the right where it would say drive.
Yeah, no, it would be down there beside the garage and option, like it's chat, options, garage, back, drive.
Okay, I don't have back or drive there. So,
Does it still state you're in the game?
Yeah, he's in the game. Hey, Jeff, you got to go make the Grand Marshal call, buddy.
Okay, I got to go, guys. I'll be back.
Yeah. So,
so this, I
hopefully,
don't know, because this countdown is gonna.
It
should be all right.
Is it the time to reboot now? Or
you'll
should I wait?
You'll be all right. Jeffrey's just getting up there. We got him doing the Grand Marshal thing, so just I think he's ready to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talladega Nights. Racing on the fastest track, Talladega Speedway. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine!
Thank you, Jeffrey Elliott, for the Start Your Engines command. And this is a big track, and we will find the pack. Here we are, live racing mode. On the pace lap here, you can see the colorful smorgasbord, if you will.
It's quite the field tonight.
Mm-hmm. All-star team. It's always an all-star race here at Talladega Nights. I wonder if some of these cars maybe decided to pit, or maybe not pit, but qualify back on purpose. It doesn't look like it. Sometimes you wonder, like, if a whole entire team will just skip qualifying so they can all be together at the end of the line, but it looks like it is a fair shake all the way through the field. Your pace car looks pretty good today, buddy.
Hey, I'm doing what I can here. I know the painter. I put in a special request. He said, just help me outshine everybody else. Don't, no big deal, but make me look real cool.
Yeah. Please be sure to make me look cool. Here's Bernie Mobbs, currently focused on Bernie Mobbs as we take the one and only green flag.
Phew. That was fun.
That's a long walk, buddy, from that little flag stand.
How'd I do?
Pretty good. I think I spelled Marshall wrong.
Oh, did you?
I put Grand Marshal up there, right? But I think I actually, Grand Marshal would Marshall not be spelt Marshal?
Well, that's close enough. It looks like they went green.
Because I put two L's, like it's your actual name.
We are. I just pulled over and let these gentlemen race.
Thank goodness. Yeah, nobody needs to be going pace speed the whole time.
I'd like to thank my sponsors for BigEvilDesign.com for painting that car so cool as it did.
Is it Big Evil who painted it?
Oh, that's what's on the back of my car.
Yeah, I think that is a paint, basically contributors to the community, those over at Big Evil.
Is that what it is?
Splash and Go Graphics. There's a lot of different spots. The Bull Ring. I think the Bull Ring might be Big Evil. I can't remember, but they're all in cahoots with each other.
Nice.
Another great mod team is. Oh my goodness! It's a scrapyard.
Oh, really?
Yellow flag
Already?
is out, and everybody just crashed.
I was on the wrong side of that. Oh, that was at the back of the pack.
Yes.
That looks
So
like
yellow
half the
flag
field.
is out, and that will be not a race back situation yet, obviously.
Nope, we are only 2 laps in, so
And we've got
only
Man
race back on
Gilardi up on 2 wheels. Let's load that up. loading screen, replay screen.
Well, you know, guys, it is a team race. Hopefully they get them fixed up and hang in there and try to get your team as many points as possible. And there are 40 drivers in this race, so they all got in. That was good. Oh.
Man, Gilardi went up on two wheels and instantaneously back down. That was really kind of a weird looking, not realistic looking crash at all.
Funny little hop.
Oh man, there's a lot of guys involved in that. Looks like about at least half a dozen.
The yellow team's all right there too, wasn't it?
Yeah, that green team, that ugly, disgusting looking green cars, 700 series.
Oh, in replay mode, they both sets look yellow. The yellows look yellow.
Oh, in replay mode, yeah, because I have a slight color grade on that. Yeah, they do. I just noticed that. Ah, well.
That was rough. Looked like one of the silver Chevys got in the back of somebody. It's hard to tell who they are because you don't recognize these cars when they're driving.
That's the thing. Yeah, trying to find the numbers. Retired from the race, unfortunately. Ed Finley in the 82 was forced to retire.
You don't want to see that.
Let's see if we can find
so
Ed.
early.
Give Ed some screen time here.
Can we grab him real quick? See if he's still available to talk. See what
If
happens.
he's still available, sure. Currently focused on replay mode here with Ed. And yeah, he was in that back half of the pack there, surrounded by red Firebirds. Just watching the replay. Very early in the race. Is there any pit stops going on out there? So far, it's saying nobody has pit on my screen.
Yeah, no, you know what? I was watching a bit of the replay myself there too, and also trying to drive the pace car. So,
yeah.
Well, I don't see. I think he left the race. I'm gonna grab somebody else for you. I'll bring somebody else.
Oh, Ed got turned. We'll have to go to helicopter mode to see the proper view of that.
Bring Mr. Elliott for you guys. See if he can tell us what happened.
Ed lost a little bit of speed and got bumped pretty hard there. I don't know what happened.
Oh, just...
Yeah, he didn't have the photo. Here, there's Chris Elliott brought to the booth. Chris, did you see what happened out there?
Am I in the booth with you guys? Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey, Chris.
Well, I know it happened so far in front of me. I just saw a bunch of smoke up ahead and just dropped off the gas and creeped my way through and gained about 15 spots on that deal with no damage, so that worked out pretty good.
That's
I think it's one of your fellow teammates, number 82, Blaine, was the one that Ed was in?
Yeah.
Oh, Ed Finley, he's already out, isn't he?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's one of your teammates there. Looks like he bowed up a little bit, Blaine, from what I saw, and I guess the person behind him just nailed him a little bit.
Oh, I guess Silver Chevy's got their work cut out now with just 4 drivers.
You want me to go grab a spare car and jump back in?
That's all right. Appreciate it.
All right, guys. I'm going to step away from it, but Blaine, Brad, anything for Chris?
Yeah, Chris, I was just going to say, man, like last week's race was amazing, and like as every week here at Talladega Nights, it's always amazing. We love this team race stuff. I've never seen another league do this. Did you guys come up with this idea?
I think it was my brother Jeff's idea, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, he does an excellent job. It's a lot of work.
I've never seen this type of racing before, and it was a really cool idea to block the field up into groups of 5 like this, and it's not about the individual race, you know.
Right. Yeah, it's been tried at a smaller scale, but this is obviously about the largest scale you can get, plus being broadcast by you. It's just an amazing idea, amazing concept, and it seems to really bring out a lot of people. Everybody gets excited for these team events.
Yeah, we got a good 25 or so live viewers right now. We're streaming to Twitch also, which is kind of neat, trying out a new platform. And just, more eyes on this thing, the better. So, yeah. Any shout-outs you got to throw down today? Obviously, Donnie over there on the WEBSIGHT machine. That guy's doing amazing work.
Yeah, shout out to brother Donnie. He works hard at it. He's teaching Jeff a few things on the WEBSIGHT. All the admins, Tarnation TV, and say hi to my family and my wife, Tammy. That's about it. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Got time for one more interview?
Sure. Has Brad shut the lights off the pace car yet?
Not yet. No, I still got them on because these guys are still. I don't know if I can trust these guys yet. Maybe a little bit more of a laugh here. I haven't decided yet. I'll let you know when I'm pulling off, though.
Brian Wolf in the 29. Welcome back, buddy. I say the 29. I'm actually wrong because this is a team race. Nothing's changed. Blaine still doesn't know what the hell's going on.
What number are you in, Brian, tonight?
Got him.
You have us, Brian?
Yeah, I got you. Thanks.
All right, buddy. You're in the booth with Blaine and Brad.
Now that I actually found your car, man. How you doing, man?
I'm doing okay.
You've been racing
Trying to
over
figure
there
this
at
out.
Open. Yeah. You've been
what
racing over
happened
there at
out
Open
there?
Speedway?
Yeah, I ran in there 500. I had to pull off. I can't make the long races anymore.
I was going to say, man, like, I don't know if I could even do that. A 500-mile race over there is just crazy. Did you did have to leave the race because I tuned into it and you had retired. Did you get wrecked out or just get a cramp and have to bail?
No, well, that's how I kind of shot myself in the foot. Was I had to pull off for a second and actually take care of something that popped up there, and then I actually misshifted on a restart, starting in the front and wrecked the field.
Oh, jeez.
So I mean, it was kind of it was a mechanical thing, but what are you gonna do?
Do you use an H pattern shifter?
I do not.
Oh, okay. You use the flippers?
The paddles, yeah.
Yeah, right on. The good old flippers. Yeah, man, it's good to see you back out here, man. And like this,
thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, it's
race,
fun.
like,
This
is
fun
gnarly.
Here.
Yeah, we hate to see it start off on lap, 2 it was, Brian, with that big wreck. But it's 40 cars out there with people that don't know each other that well. But hey, man, good luck with the orange Hondas. They're my favorite. I think they're Blaine's as well, but I don't know. Them red ones are looking pretty tight. But good luck out there. Brad, do you have anything for Mr. Brian Wolf?
Yeah, just good to see you racing in the league here, and always good to see. It's always better to have more than enough people or not. So yeah, well, I guess welcome back from like a hiatus if it was, and yeah, look forward to watching some racing tonight.
10-4, man. Hey guys, thanks for having me back. This is it's been a blast. I was diagnosed, some of you know, earlier, so I'm trying to make as many of these as I can. So just having some fun with it, man. This is a blast.
Yeah, you got any shoutouts you want to toss down? You still racing for Team Hinnant?
Oh yeah, Cannon's still with me.
You're always racing for Hinnant.
I'm pulling off the track here now. We're going to go green, so.
Sorry, Brian. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you.
All right, well, thanks, Brian.
We were stepping all over Brian. Sorry about that, Brian. Yeah, Brian always has Cannon Hinnant sitting in that passenger seat, so now he's racing the 445. It's funny when I try to lock onto a driver, and I can't find him because I'm used to him being in the 29 because he's a Harvick fan. He must be a Harvick fan if he's racing the 29. But now I'm like, wait,
the
where's
cool
Brian?
thing is, I know Cannon, I believe, loved orange because everything's orange when it comes to the Cannon 200 that we did. I think it was a 200. Everything was orange. So I stuck them in the orange Hondas. That's about as close as I get to orange.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, Cannon, the color for the children is orange. I find like over here we've got up in Canada we've had some stuff going down with all the government, with all the shenanigans they were pulling years ago at the
residential schools.
The Indian reserves and stuff. It's just some horrible stuff they were finding, and that everybody started throwing down the orange. So I think the orange signifies children, unfortunately. But yeah, it's good to see Brian back out here.
Yeah, it's nice, man, to bring everybody, even other people together again. That's what we do at Talladega Nights. And you're looking at all different strategies, man. You got some teams spread out, you got some all together. You don't know which way to go, really. I'm looking at my green team. I'm still rooting for them.
Were you on the green?
I was. I took your ugly green, the ugliest, greenest. No, my Mountain Dew is the ugliest, greenest car, but these are pretty close. But
these are kind of disgusting, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they are really disgusting, but they're cool. I love them. And so I'm rooting for them. But yeah, it's going to be different. I don't know who's up front. Is it mostly the white team?
Right now, Lovell in the 70 is leading this race. Greg has led 3 laps.
I see the red.
7-0.
Yeah, I don't know who's who when you watch it like this, but I see the red team. They're all pretty much together. The white team's pretty much together.
Yeah.
They just need to turn some laps here. Get some laps in, guys.
Yeah, the gold team trying to start a line there. You can see there's 3 golds in a row.
Yeah.
The golds of the 600s.
About 3 seconds behind on live, so not too far off of what YouTube does. But fans, 3 wide. There you go. 3 wide already.
Yep.
I'm going to go get a muffin. I'll be back, guys.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, currently talking about the gold cars there, the 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", which would be Dan Lovell, Robert Breedlove, and Keith Bynum nose to tail in the middle there. And of course, right up front, the 40s of John Godfrey, Bernie Mobbs, Bob Dixon, and Grant Wesley firm in positions 1 to 4. They are locked on, and they are trying to drive away from everybody, but it's probably not going to work. The Evil Blue team, which Jeffrey has deemed the 800 series numbers of cars, they are scattered throughout the field.
Oh, okay. That's the evil team.
That's Evil Blue.
Evil
Blue. Evil Blue. Because I
thought
noticed
maybe the 600 team would be the evil teams. But anyways, I digress.
Oh, I see what's happened. I was looking for the blue Fords, and I know what's going on. So the number 90s would be the blue Ford Mustangs. They aren't in this race. Probably too much blue.
Oh, I see. Light blue, dark blue.
Yeah. But that's the thing. They're super dark, like super dark navy blue. But pit window, of course, will be 17 to 20. Add a couple more because we did have some yellow flags. So I'm expecting the pits probably around lap number 20.
We've got some cheerleaders going on in the Twitch chat.
Ooh.
Lurking
First night
Sparks
on Twitch. Thanks, everybody.
Let me try and pronounce it.
Yeah, pronounce that one.
Kamisato Peach. Kamisato Peach is awesome. I'm going to go with that one. That's how I would call it.
I guarantee you're saying that wrong.
Kamisato Peach.
I guarantee you're saying that wrong. It's got to be. I can't pronounce it either, so I don't.
Kamisato Peach? I don't know. There's only going to be so many ways, but you probably get the wrong syllable in the wrong place.
Right. I just threw the graphic up on screen there just in case you want to know how ugly Brad and myself are, your commentators this evening. Blaine Donlin and Brad Leckerman. Welcome.
We look even worse in color, so you're welcome.
Oof, that's why she's black and white. It's like, quick, do a sexy pose, and then high key contrast with black and white to hide all the imperfections that is our faces.
Make it look like you haven't slept in a month. All right, I can do that one.
Mission accomplished. It's like we really like the look of like maybe 4 to 5 hours of sleep a night and go.
Yeah. Nice. All right, we got the 4 running pretty clean in the front there. The red team's a little more broken up than it was even just a couple laps ago. They were running 4 in a row with 5th on the side, and now it looks like they've been broken up into like 2 and 3.
And I believe the white Dodges that are currently leading the pack, there's a 5th Dodge, which would be the 45 of Tom Dixon, which is currently running. So Tom got to keep his number. Bob and Tom kept their numbers. Unfortunately, Tom is off pace. He's not a lap down yet, but he is off pace a little bit. Out of the main pack there.
Recover from that, and it's nothing major.
Well, even Brian Wolf, I asked him if he was running H pattern shift, and looks like the gold team wants to move to the high line there. Ooh. Who's the second gold car? That'd be Robert Breedlove with the 663. Looked like he wanted to start a high line there and maybe try to railroad that number 70 at Greg Lovell, but nobody went with him.
Well, this is getting pretty tight, guys. This is 3 wide all the way around. Got that white team was strong last team race. Unfortunately, I think the blue Fords ended up pulling that last team race off by a few points. So this is getting dicey already. It's looking good, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking the pit window is probably going to be around 20 laps in. Nobody in that main pack. The first 16 cars, nobody pit. The first guy who did pit in that, let's see. The first 12 cars did not pit. John Forgione in the 84, he does have one pit stop under his belt.
Pitting is another animal itself, being a driver that I am. So looks like John Godfrey's still holding that inside in pretty good with that team, man. He's got his teammates with him. That's a good place to be right there.
Oh, got a little bit low.
It's amazing how it scored John in the 84.
Oh, four wide up front.
13th, and now he's in 7th in one lap. That's how fast the positions can change here.
And you guys being out there, let me tell you, it might look simple on television, but it's not easy driving like this. It really isn't. And the RTD guys, if any RTD guys watching this, they know what these drivers are going through right now. So especially 3 wide.
This 3 wide pack racing is crazy. Coming off the corners, you really got to have a lot of concentration not to drift up and take those lanes away from the cars beside you. And always fun to watch here with a full field of cars. A field so full, Jeffrey lost the rock, paper, scissors and decided to join us in the Tarnation TV helicopter this evening.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's nice being up here. I don't want to step over Brad here because Brad is your main man, but I'm proud of these guys. They're sticking it out.
Good. I'm just eating some pizza here, so you keep chatting. I'm have a little dinner.
Save me a pizza, and I'll have the dessert muffin later.
We'll keep a slice here for you.
Looks like we got a new leader who popped out there in that red car. It's so hard to tell who's who.
333 of Denny Carroll driving a Chevy.
Danny
it's
Carroll.
not a Chevy, it's a Firebird.
Firebirds, they're looking good, man. You know, out of the 10 teams that we do have painted, I think I picked a pretty good look this time. What do you think?
It's hot. We got Team Orange down there. That'll be the 400 series, and the Honda's currently focused on Kelly Causey in the 442, Nate Balser in the 443, Ray Hulick Jr. in the 446.
Yeah, that's where I would be where Ray's racing. I'm always hanging out in the back, waiting for some of these bigger accidents to happen. But that outside lane is pouring it on. Look at that, guys.
And Brian Wolf, of course, in the 445 is leading that orange pack.
That'd be a valid strategy, though, hanging back a bit. I think I'd probably employ that, especially in a race like this where you watch before, just one little hiccup, and then everything's off to the side. So,
And most of these guys, we got a lap car. They go by the orange one there, 4 wide. But
Randy
Randy, hang in there, Randy. Every point counts. Bob, you too, Tom. Hang in there. 14 laps from Ed.
Over the wall. Oh, we're a little bit sideways.
Here we go. Turn around.
Who's getting through it? Actually, you know what? Maybe not too bad.
Not too bad. Brian looked like he might have taken a little bit of side damage there. We'll check that out.
I'll be out there in the... I've already hit the track here just to slow things down a bit and let these guys get cleaned up.
See where the moment of impact there. Oh, it was up front. Looked like about row 7 or so there. Wow, look at that right there. That's a cool screenshot. That's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide if you count the crashing cars.
Yes.
So the blue car, trying to get that number, Blaine. Who's that blue car that got? Looks like he got hit maybe a little bit.
He got bumped from the low line, and slid up the track. Unfortunately, the 881 of Bobby Farrell.
Bobby Farrell.
A little bit of a bumper hook there from the 332, which would be Cabana Man.
Oh, got him just a bit sideways, the old pit maneuver.
Oh,
a little bit.
He tried to save it, didn't he?
He almost did. That's a couple of those guys got through there.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You got 3 cars of blue together there, and it hurt. They hurt 2 of the 3.
Oh, yellow, the gold car just barely. Oh, he snuck by. He almost snuck by. He got just the tail of it. I think he's going to be all right.
I was thinking that was going to be another in-car replay of him threading the needle, but he got tagged at the last second there. So currently under yellow flag here at this end of lap number 19 of 66.
You won't hear me complaining. I'm enjoying every minute I get to be driving tonight. So I rarely get on the track. And so, you know what? I can't drive that fast, so we'll keep it at about 70 miles an hour. And everyone will have a good time. And I don't have to get too scared when I hit those corners.
No, but you need to go at least 70.
I'll grab you guys a driver real quick. That's okay. Bring him down here for a quick interview.
That'll work.
Steven Brandstetter. I believe he's on the green.
Brandstetter is number.
He is number 772.
772.
In the booth.
Steven Brandstetter in the 772 live on Tarnation TV. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, Lane.
Is the car cleaned? Any damage?
I got a very little bit of damage, but it doesn't seem to be affecting anything yet.
If we do come to any green flag cycles here, is there a team plan in place to stick together, or just kind of wait until the end of the race, like maybe the last half, or like what are you guys doing out there? If you don't mind sharing the secrets.
No, I don't mind. I just kind of go with the flow. I try to stay up on the outside as much as I can and try to dodge wrecks, but man, it's tough.
Hey, Steven, this is your fellow teammate that had bailed out of the driver's seat and give up for another new driver. And sorry I couldn't be out there with you, man, but it was 3 wide there for quite a bit. It looked awesome. You guys were doing great.
Yeah, that was working out real good. I was having a good time.
Hey, it's Talladega, baby. 40 drivers out there is tough, and I wish I was out there with you guys, but I'm enjoying my pizza and muffin with the boys up here. So I want to say good luck. Hang in there, man. Every point counts. I'm rooting for the green team.
You bet. Thanks. Well, enjoy your pizza.
I'll save you a slice. Brad, anything you'd like to add to Mr. Steven?
No, just keep up the good work. Try and keep it clean as best it is, and it's always fun watching you guys, especially this team race is my first one to watching or to call, so a lot of fun so far, some different strategies, and hopefully we get a couple more clean laps out of it.
Any shout outs there, Mr. Steven? Anybody like to say hi to?
Yeah, I'd like to say hello to my wife, Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl. You said Cheryl, right?
Yes. Yes, tomorrow's her birthday.
Oh,
happy awesome. Birthday. Awesome. Well, listen, man, hang in there, fight hard. It could go green all the way. You never know what's going to happen in these races, but have a good time, have fun with it. It's one every 3 or 4 months, so make the best of it, bud.
You bet. Thanks. This has been fun.
All right,
Thanks,
buddy. Good luck.
Hey, Blaine, I don't know if you know this. We just hit an all-time record for Twitch viewers. We are at 7.
Ooh.
Hey, guys. How about
Back
Jim
up the money
Black?
truck.
New driver. You want to go with Jim Black?
Let's grab Jim Black from the green team as well. You're biased to this green team because this is the seat. Which car were you driving?
I think he took my seat, so let's do an interview.
Cool. Jim Black in the 771 live on Tarnation TV broadcast. Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
Oh, not bad, man. Welcome to the fray. How's it looking out there? 40 cars stacking up out there, 3
It
wide
looks
racing all day
like
long.
a very strong field. Everybody's trying to do their best, and so far, it's looking real well. Just got to settle back here and see what happens.
So we've been talking to everybody on the green team apparently, and nobody's divulging the secret weapons. Are you going to give us the inside scoop here, or are you going to just kind of keep it hush-hush like these other guys are?
Well, I'm just trying, to stay with them guys, and we'll see what happens here at the end. Hopefully, we're all together here at the end, and we can make a run at it.
That sounds like a plan.
Jim, I brought you up here because you're driving my car. I had that seat just made just for me, so I hope it working out for you. And there should be a muffin in the glove compartment, so check that out if you get hungry, okay? But good luck, man.
Gotcha, bud. Yeah, car feels good. The seat feels comfortable.
All right. That's awesome. And I'm rooting for the green team. I love all these guys, but, man, bring the green team home a victory. Stay out there as long as you can. Fight hard with four cylinders. I don't care. You just finish this bad boy. So good luck, man. Any shout-outs, any family, friends, wife.
Yeah, the family and the grandkids sitting here at the house. I'll give them a holler. Some youngsters in the future might want to do this, so let's give it to them. But let's put on a hell of a show.
That's it, man. Got to raise them right. Get them on NASCAR race in 2003 season.
It might be around that long for them.
It sounds like it.
If Talladega Nights stays around a long time with Brad and the man Blaine and Craig, we'll keep this going as long as we possibly can. Right, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I know Jeff's been around that long. It's been 28 years for me, and it's been that long for him, so I'm not planning on going anywhere yet.
10-4, brother. Well, thanks for coming out, man. I hope we see you out there during the series coming up. Not this following weekend. We'll do some fun stuff, but starting, I believe, the 4th, 5th, 6th, something like that. We'll be running trucks and back here on Saturday nights again for season 3.
You got it, bud.
Shake and bake, baby. All right, I'll let
you got it.
Brad,
Shake and bake.
Yeah, I'll let Brad finish this bad boy up, and I'll send him back up, Brad.
Okay.
Right. Here's to another 20 years of this racing game and some more team races. I didn't realize that till just the 20th anniversary of this game, and look at what we're doing on a Saturday night. Pretty good race, and switching up the format a bit too, right? You've got all the other racing shows that can talk strategies and tech tips and everything down to the, talking about the louvers on the Chevy louvers, but wouldn't you rather tune into somebody who doesn't know what the heck he's talking about and just listen to them ramble nonsense? I know I would. So thank you guys, and viewers like you is what keeps us afloat. So remember to throw a nickel in the hat on your way out the door.
Yeah, right.
It's a little panhandling notes.
Yeah,
it keeps the lights on.
Yeah, it does. And
Let's get Jim back up there. He's going to want to focus with his boys. They look like they're together. So good luck out there, Jim.
Got it, bud. We'll see what we can do.
Thanks, Jim. Good luck.
Buddy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Get that thing out of the way there, Brad. Get that car out of the way there.
I'm going to pull over to the side here, and let's get back on with this race here. I've had my fun. Thank everyone for driving slowly. So
who do we have in the front row there? I'm a little behind, a couple seconds. Looks like somebody just went to pit. A couple
That's
pits.
the pace car that went to pit.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
That was
Denny.
me.
We've got Denny Carroll in the 333 on the outside and the 47 of Bernie Mobbs on the inside. Pink car.
Bernie Mobbs won that last race. Technically, they got Bob Dixon up there in 4th place or 3rd place.
Green flag in the air at the beginning of lap number 23. No. Yes.
20, just crossed to 23 or 20.
So I'm focused on Tom. I didn't know if he was a lap down. It might have been giving me the wrong number. The start of 23 has begun.
We got some lap cars down. Are they, anybody retired?
Retired cars for this evening are as follows. Ed Finley, Andrew Miller, Nate Balser, John Godfrey.
Ouch.
Randy Claflin is a lap down. Everybody else is on the lead lap. Denny Carroll has led 5 laps. Bernie Mobbs has led 5 laps. 2 laps led by Greg Lovell, 1 by Bob Sire, and 1 by Kelly Cossey. John Godfrey actually led 8, but he has retired, as I said. So currently got some black flags showing, but they will be cleared. A little bit restart issues.
So Godfrey is Team White. He's out, and you said Nate is already out.
Nate Balser is retired, yes.
Oh, he's on
he
the
got
oar.
involved in that last wreck, I believe.
Okay, and who else?
Ed Finley, Andrew Miller, Nathan Balser, John Godfrey.
Okay, so that's 1 from the blue out. Andrew Miller. He does not have luck out here at Talladega.
No.
He just
Evil
gets
Blue
caught up.
Car, 883, Andrew Miller retired.
Well, I'm sorry, Andrew. Hope you have a better outing next time. It's a war out there. Looks like the pink ones are getting together.
Yeah. Pack being led by Greg Lovell, followed by Dave Jandry and Craig Hagley, art director of Tarnation TV and Talladega Nights.
Besides being an art director, graphic or extraordinaire, this guy is becoming a racer, man, at RTG. And here he's becoming one heck of a pusher, a leader. He's going to be a great driver. He's just barely got back into this.
Yeah, he's doing good. It's good to see these guys.
No single foul. Yeah, it's just like probably 9 different leagues out here. You could go with ASR afterburner guys, maybe a couple of CCR guys. RTG always strong out here. Good to see those boys. I don't know if you want to call him a Talladega Nights guy, but they're all from somewhere else, right? So yeah, there's a lot of talent out here, and and it's just good to see everybody from different places get together like this, and you ought to hear teams speak before the race, like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in 5 years. How you been? So, it's such a great thing to have. The race is awesome, but the fellowship is even better.
Yeah, especially some of the guys like reacting to people they haven't legitimately seen in like 15 years is crazy.
And that's happened. We should have named this league Back to the Future or something. I don't know, Future to the Back. Or...
Yeah. Currently focused on the 881 of Bobby Farrell there. Blue car. Running near the back.
Evil Blue, I like that.
You guys want to do a crank it up?
I think so.
Crank that baby up.
Let's see here. Who can we focus on? Let's focus on the 336 of Wayne Pribnow.
And Denny Carroll still out front.
Yes, he's running.
Yep.
Fine form this evening. He's just got it dialed in. That line is pretty crisp.
A little bit of a check up there around Pribnow. They figured it out though. But we will do crank it up right now. That means turn up your stereo systems, especially if you got a subwoofer. Crank it, because this audio pack we are using are real NASCAR sound effects, so it will sound rather amazing. So
your neighbors will love it.
Oh, mine do. Cranked it up, and now we crank it down. Shh. Thanks, Wayne, for taking us for a ride, even though he is hearing impaired. I don't, like we were just talking about, I don't know how he races this game, because you do need to hear the tires scrubbing and the engine noises and stuff, and how, I'm thinking he probably just cranks the volume and can feel it.
Well, he must know something we don't know, because he looks good in that Firebird. I mean, that thing is smoking, Blaine, and look at that pink team, man. They're starting to get together. We're halfway through this race almost, and still got is that Danny Carroll still out front with Grant Wesley second. Who's in that third place? Is that
third place at the line would have been John.
Oh, John for 40. How do you pronounce his last name?
I say Forgione.
Forgione. That paint team's gathering up.
Talladega Nights is a league that does a lot of different stuff. So, hey, Brad, we've got a full schedule, man. Like on Monday, we got the DWI series. We got the Gripped Up Bank series on Tuesday. That's a fun night. On Fridays, of course, the truck series. I'm going to start racing in that one.
Oh, nice.
We've got dirt on Sundays. Oh, they moved the dirt to Sundays because that used to be a Tuesday event. And
we're going to pick up Ken Roberts and a few other drivers, and love to see Ken back out here run a little bit more at Talladega Nights. And so we moved that to Sunday. We still got Afterburner on Monday, but Keith's going to start up DWI 88 on Mondays. So, and I'm going to start up this new Grip Bank series, just fun, quick green flag running side by side at, some 1.5 milers. So it should be a lot of fun. And I'll let you just explain the series. And that's what we're going to do upcoming week and a half.
It'll be a lot of fun. There's always something to do at Talladega Nights, so we do invite everybody to come on down and try something. A couple different mods and play, different series. Some of them we track points, some of them we don't. Hey, Brad, you got some information on the upcoming Shake and Bake. It's basically one of the main events here at Talladega Nights coming up on Saturday evening. Season 3 is starting in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, right? Season 3. So we're still using Talladega RTG version 3. And that's not changing. We're going to bump up the lap count by about 9 laps. We're going to be at 66 laps on the new season, but still running 2 times. So the pits will be a little bit higher and still giving it a little more action there, right? A little more chance for some excitement in the more pits you have. And no longer we're doing the 12 season race because I think we found it was just a bit long. So we're just rolling it back to a 10 race season, and you get 1 provisional this year. So you'll get how many points for the provisional points will be given if you're unable to make the race? Do you have it been decided yet, or is it just going to be basically you'll stay almost where you were, depending on?
If you can't make a race, you just request a provisional, and I believe they will just basically put you in last. If you were to start the race, they would give you last place points.
Oh, okay.
So it's better than nothing.
Better than a 0, right? For sure.
Mm-hmm. Better than a big old goose egg.
And then, so the big difference this year, instead of going the playoffs in races 11 and 12, we'll be doing it in 9 and 10. Race 8, so it will be the top 10 drivers, and then for the make the chase to advance to the next stage, race 9. And then at that point, points are no longer a factor. So you're just trying to be the best of the best, right? Top 10, and then the top 5, and then obviously there's just the 1. And
there can be only 1.
Right? Highlander for sure. The top 10 drivers will battle in the entire field in race 9, then the top 5, and the race 10 for the championship race. And then, then whoever's there gets crowned the Shake and Bake Series champion, which is pretty good. Qualifying starts at 9:15 Eastern Time, with the race starting at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Time as well, because I'm on the West Coast, so I don't think to say that. So,
right.
5:30 out here for anybody on the other side of the world. Oh, you've even got. I was looking at my my paperwork here, but I see you had the list up on the screen there. So,
we're synced up, buddy. We got you covered. Yeah. So if you have any questions or comments about the series, just contact one of the. You can either contact Jelliot, Kelliot, or Deliot, or Badixon if you want to get in here.
Well, you know what? I bug these guys every day of the week. So, it's a pleasure to have a personal relationship with a lot of these guys. Everybody's different personalities, but it's been challenging but fun. But hopefully we give a great platform. We love the Shake and Bake. That's our premier series. But hey, let me tell you, that Fast and Furious ain't too far behind.
No, that's going to be fun. I'm going to race in that one on Fridays. It's going to be a lot of fun. Currently focused on Pat McCarskey and Larry D. Also known as Larry. Is it Rubenstein? That's his real name, right? I think he uses a different name or whatever. But
yes, Rubenstein.
Rubenstein, yeah.
Rubenstein, yeah.
They're currently a little bit off pace. being scored in 27th and 28th position.
Well, you know what? They're fighting for every position for the team, and that's what I love to see. You know, don't give up and quit and retire unless your car just don't move. But these guys are still hanging in there and fighting for Evil Blue and the gold Dodges. You know, fresh paint on those cars, that yellow one. But hey, look at this, man! Look at the pink team up front. I mean, they're just.
I see that. Yeah, the pink team just running.
Well, you got Greg Level and this new Adam guy and Brian Level and Dave Jandry and Craig. I mean, that's a stout team right there. It's showing it.
So I've been doing some mathematics. It's been a while, so I'm not that good at it. But lap 41 should be when our pit window opens, so we're coming up on that in the next couple. Cars pitted approximately 16 or so laps ago, so I would say anytime within the next 4 or 5, we should see these guys coming down. Currently focused on the 880 Bob Seminara, one of the bands we play on the Tarnation TV that have allowed us to use their music. Shadows on Fire. Shout out to Quinton. Who's tonight's band, Brad?
Tonight's band is our buddies, your friends and mine, Rise of Dissension. You can check them out on reverbnation.com/Rise of Dissension. We also had, for the opening loop, we had Jonathan Berry. On Instagram handle is Woven Warrior 28. And so you can chat with him there if you like his tunes. And, whoa, getting a little bit loose below the line there, but.
Yep, he saved it. Brian Level.
Also, Julian Craig. He's on Instagram at Julian198611. Also responsible for the heavy riffs, loops, and other catchy tunes that you're hearing here.
Yeah, Julian wrote the song that we play when the checkered flag comes out and we focus on the winner. That's stuff that Julian provided me with. A little jam band he's with called Hate Fuel. We've got a car around the 334
Red car
of Larry Wyndham. No yellow. We are still green.
Going
he was slid just right off the track, so he came out. Look, he corrected okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Larry, get it going, buddy.
Whew, that was closer than
the 84, also around on pit road. I love collisions on pit road. That was John from 4th position in the 84 silver car.
Got some action in the pit here. He got sideways up against the wall.
Yeah, John's going to have to swing wide.
Oh, he almost clipped him.
Yeah, it's tough, guys. Pit road is half the race. When you're going in with 15 cars, it's tough.
84 just signed out?
Yeah, John just bailed.
He bailed out. He was stuck.
Yeah. And unfortunately, Kelly Causey also had an engine valve.
Kelly Causey
in the 442 has also retired from the race due to engine valve failure. Currently focused on the 444 Randy Claflin in that orange Honda, yielding to the traffic returning to the racing surface.
Come on, Green. Get her done. Got
nice.
Keith Byman first and Dave Jandry in second. Seminary in third. Brian in fourth, Brian Level.
Green coming down below the line there for a pit stop.
Is that ticker updated or is that? I'm looking at the ticker. From
the ticker right now will be a little bit iffy because of the green flag pit stall or green flag cycle on pits. In a couple laps, that'll sort itself out because there's about 3 laps there where cars are peeling down.
Another yellow's out.
Yellow flag.
Trying to see where we are.
That's too bad because that pit window now would be lap 57. The window would open again at 57, so that might push it to about 60 now. 66 lap race. This could be a little bit of pit strategy coming down here.
You know, another yellow could cause it to be a series fuel type of race. Yeah, they're banging on each other hard. A lot of that stuff happened in the pit right there, unfortunately. But it's tough when you're going in. Everybody's going at a different clip. You can go and hit that pit line over 100 mile an hour or 51 or 41. So you really got to watch who you're pitting with, I guess.
Trying to find what happened here. Mike Mangiolardi looks like he's around, so we will focus on him.
I'm going to grab you somebody while you're looking at that replay.
The golden 667 got turned by the golden 662.
Oh, okay.
665. Who is that? 66.
I'm gonna grab you Bob Simon there, bud, for the blue. Evil blue. They're not on the green team.
The yellow team, the golden team, getting into each other there.
Yeah, I hate to see that, especially on a team race.
That's the thing. The team race really does add some stuff to this. You know, when guys spin out and he's on your team, and you can physically see that he's on your team too.
Oh, there you are, Mr. Blaine. I brought Mr. Bob in.
Bob Sabanera, not in the 712 this evening. How are you doing, sir?
Doing good. How are you, man?
880 is the number of your car. So, there it is. Oh, not too bad, man. This is an exciting race. Green flag cycle right there with the yellow coming out immediately after. So does that throw a wrench into any plans of getting to the end? Because now it's going to be tight on gas.
I hadn't even looked at that. I sped coming in. It was going to work out for me, but I sped coming in. So now trying to get in the right position, and then we'll see where we're at with the fuel.
Oh, yeah, doing the hot pit.
Yeah, yep.
Were you avoiding anything there, or was it just a miscalculation on the brake pedal?
Yeah, I just came in hot. I was pretty much, I think there was one guy in front of me, and I blew by him, and then I almost went in the grass, so I saved it. But it's okay. I like coming up through the field anyway. We'll try it.
Well, Blaine, you know why he was so hot coming in that hot pitting? Because he drives a blue Corvette. Not quite that color blue, but he's just used to driving fast. That's all. I work for Chevy, so that's exactly what happened. Is that what happened, Bob?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Team Blue Chevrolet, yeah.
And then
mine's a little darker.
Then he saw a couple hot blondes sitting on a Harley on the side. He looked to the right, and he just missed the pit a little bit. That's
yeah, there's a lot of onlookers, that's for sure.
Well, man, listen, have fun with this, bro. It's a celebration race, and a lot of different guys, man, doing good. Just survival. Just get your team up there and win this bad boy.
Yep, that's what I was doing, running with the guys. Yeah, it's fun. Thanks for putting it on. I'll try to ride it out.
Yes, sir, man. Hang in there, and I'm wishing all you guys the best. Brad, any comments?
No, just keep up the good racing, and it's been a fun race, eventful, I should say, if nothing else. But yeah, hopefully it stays clean out there, and could be a fuel race, and that'll be pretty exciting too if it comes down to that.
All right, Bobby. I'll run you back up there. Have a good race, bud.
All right. Thank you. See you guys.
Thanks, Bob.
Any shout outs real quick to anybody?
Mobs Motors, and of course Shadows on Fire on YouTube and on Spotify.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just talked about that. Shadows on Fire group. Awesome job. All right, Bobby. Good luck, bud.
All right, thanks, bud.
As Mr. Seminara comes out of his pit stall there.
Who we got up front? We need to talk to the leader. The Denny stuff?
Brian Lavelle, 7-2.
How many problem have down there for you? You say Brian?
Brian Lavelle, yeah. Brian Lovell. He's currently waiting on the front, on the back straightaway. Hey, Brian, live in the Tarnation TV booth. You just see you pulled over there. I guess you're just waiting for the pace car?
Yeah, we're trying to get the position straightened out.
What's going on there? Why were you so far ahead? It's scoring you in first place, right? So you are the leader?
Well, it's telling me to stay behind the 664 car, so I'm third.
Okay, cool. Yeah, with some pitting and whatnot, so get it all sorted out there. Just listen to the crew chief, I guess. Any crazy plans to end this race off? It's looking like it might be a fuel mileage race now. We're getting kind of tight on the numbers.
Might be a pink victory. Look at all them pink cars up front.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty close. I just trying to use a little bit of strategy and work with my team, and we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, lots of pink cars up front, so that's always good to see. Do you have teammates surrounding you? So that's comforting coming into the final laps of this thing.
Yeah, man. Well, I wish the best for us, and you just never know with these super speedway races.
It's Talladega, baby. Hang in there, Brian. You're one of the best out there, buddy. Good luck, man, and get that pink team to victory. Although I'm rooting for the green guys. But anyways, good luck, Brian.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Any shout outs you want to throw out there for this little celebration race?
Yeah, I'll shout out to you guys for putting this on for all of us. And I'd like to shout out to Wolfpack Racing, my team, and also my family, and you guys at Tarnation TV. You do an awesome job.
Thank you.
All right, you're going back green. We'll let you go. Good luck, Brian, and we'll see you hopefully in Victory Lane.
Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, I hope I get there.
10-4, buddy.
Thanks, Brian. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, the pink team has been pretty consistent tonight in terms of just like clean, straight, and I have a feeling they've got some pretty good strategy worked out. So if they just keep doing what they're doing, I think they'll put themselves in a pretty good position for a strong finish, barring any unforeseen yellows or shenanigans, if you will.
770. If Paglia was out of shape there on the back straightaway, he's doing some landscaping.
Right?
He'll be running back up there to get back in position. Brad has shut the lights off on his pace car, so we are going to be going green.
Come on, Mark. Come on, green.
I gave him a $5 contract for every gopher he kills in the infield there, because they're just tearing up my infield, and so that's what he was doing. And so there's a crisp $5 that I owe him at the end of the race, maybe more depending on how many he gets before we're done.
How many knockout punches he delivered, yeah. Currently focused on the 445 of Brian Wolf, currently being scored in around 9th position. Coming to the green flag. There goes Brad in the pace car. Thank you for getting the heck out of the way. You slower downer,
Wolf, buddy. Get out there. Get those. I don't see too many other orange cars around them.
No, I'm looking for the 400s. They're at the back. Kelly's out. Nate Balser is also out. Randy is a lap down. Ray is on the lead lap. So there's only two orange cars on the lead lap.
Yeah, what's with those? We need to change them, playing, because those orange Hondas just don't have any luck.
They're bad luck, yeah.
We need to mix it up. But go ahead, Brian. Well, show them how it's done, man. So who do we have on the inside of that yellow one? That 664 is
the yellow car. The 600 is Keith Bynum. Yep. Leading the pack.
No teammates around him.
Oh, he didn't get the lead lap. He actually didn't get that lap led, but he has led a couple. Keith has actually led one.
So how many guys we got out? So yeah, 3 laps. How many we got at least 31, 32 still in this?
We have exactly 33 cars still running.
All right, guys, let's count how many we got. Definitely got the pink. I see 4 right there in front, top 8.
So green at about 46, depending on these guys pitted.
Red and the green. I mean, red and the pink ones. If you look, top 15 are all pretty much there.
Brian Wolf, the lone Honda. The Hondas have been bad luck, even though I really like the black and orange. But you know what? If somebody can make these cars actually finish a race, it's going to be Brian Wolf.
Well, you know what? They're all illegal because I think the orange ones didn't have windshields. I think, and the what you call it, monkey grease? What do you use, Brad? What's it called?
Well, yeah, that was some Saskatchewan goose grease on there. You get even finer. I use some the duck hairs from Regina. They're the finest in all of Canada. And
the Regina duck hair.
I use that for the seats because it just gives your bottom a nice soft seat. It's the nicest material ever touched. Basically, it's why it's cheating, because it's been known to put some drivers to sleep before how comfortable that seat is.
It's lighter, too.
We got to keep them up there with some coffee, getting them all jacked up with the caffeine.
There's a lot of products that come out of Saskatchewan, like Regina being the duck hair and the goose grease. Is the Saskatchewan goose grease, is that from Regina or is that from somewhere else in Saskatchewan?
That's from, you know what, that's a trade secret. It's actually from parts unknown, Saskatchewan.
Ooh.
So that's about as far as I can tell you.
That's Squatch, right? Guy. But anyways, I'm catching on to that Canada stuff. Canada. I just want to say, look at Keith up there running that middle lane. Bob Sell.
He's holding his own.
I stated. There's still 5 green ones out there too. I just counted them.
Yep. Yeah, that lone gold car at the front being driven by Keith Bynum, the 664, dominating, showing everybody how to run that fast line, that RTG line right around the middle of the track.
He's doing it. Good job, Keith. And he got
Danny
Brett
Carroll's
Wesley.
still at the front of the pack there too, holding his own with the red Firebirds, and has got a teammate right behind him, second place, third place, actually right behind him. So red team's got a pretty good crack at this as well, I think, too.
Well, so do the pink ones. There's 4 pink ones in like the
Oh
top
yeah, no, those
8.
those two up front, right? Like pink's been pretty consistent, red's been leading, shuffled around a bit, but this is
the team. I mean, Greg, Adam, Brian, Dave, Gendry, and Craig. I mean, that's the pink boys. Hot pink.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that was requested by Blaine Donald, not Jeff Reilly, by the way. That was Blaine's idea. Hot pink. But anyways, they look pretty.
Hey, man, you get seen on the broadcast driving a hot pink car.
There you go, ladies.
Those
hot
yellow
pink.
ones pop pretty good too, though.
They pop, and the green ones pop, and the blue ones. They all pop.
Good old Brian Wolf is still running that bottom line. Right behind him is the 336 of Pause.
Well, Wayne
Pribnow hooking up with Brian Wolf on that bottom line.
Brian
does like that low line. He was always a big fan of that low line because if anything does happen, the cars will wash up to the wall. So there's a little bit more room down there to avoid a wreck should it happen in front of him. If anything happens in front of him right now, it'll just drive right by you.
Right. We're going to be down to 15 to go?
It's going to be close on fuel, man, because we went green at lap 46. I know some of these guys like clutching to save some laps, plus the yellow flag laps as well. So
it could get
I don't know.
interesting if it stays
It's going to
green.
be lap 60-ish fuel window, depending on fuel saving procedures. It could push it even farther than lap 60. I mean, and we've only got 66 total laps in this race.
It's going to be over before you know it. They better start making something happen here. I think they are. They're about 3 or 4 wide in the back there. Oh, Bob's some in there trying to get that third lane going.
Just tossed up a little graphic on the screen there. Social media stuff consisting of Facebook, YouTube, and now Twitch. Links in the descriptable below. Tarnation TV.
Covering all the bases.
I'm going to step out and get a refreshment, guys. I'll be back.
Brian Wolf currently being scored in 16th place. Slowly fell back there off that low line. Found the middle line. That is a good line, the middle line.
Well, it is right now, but 8-9 deep. Just straight as could be, and nice mix up of the pink and red.
Yeah, it's weird to see how it all falls into place, you know, like, for instance, that gold team with Keith Bynum clearly leading that.
Mm-hmm.
His next teammate is in 14th position.
Okay, right? But I mean, he's only, a fraction of a second behind him. So there's 3 of them that are just behind, right?
Right, and if you can finish up in the top like that, that's a lot of points. So, I mean, the pink team right now, there's 4 of those guys in, what are they, 70s? There's 4 of those cars in the top 7 last time around. Currently focused on Billy Ellisor in the 882. Who else haven't we really focused on this evening? Larry D in the 665. All these cars are on the lead lap. 2 cars are a lap off the pace, Robert Breedlove and Bernie Mobbs. Robert Breedlove is 1 lap down, Bernie Mobbs is 3 laps down, so if there should be a yellow, Robert would get 1 lap back. They call that the lucky dog.
Well, that would be all right.
Yeah,
Would work out in their favor.
First car a lap off will get their lap back onto the lead lap, or just gain 1 lap. You know, so Bernie could also gain a lap back onto the being only 2 behind. Currently looking at Randy Claflin, the 444 there. All by his lonesome. Larry D in the 665.
I like that orange Honda design, though. I think was that inspired by your car? You were going to look and get that,
Yes.
some of that vinyl wrap. done in that style, no?
It's exactly what my car looks like. I got 2 Hondas, and they look exactly like that.
That's what I thought. I know you take a lot of pride in that black Honda, and then you get a little orange vinyl on it.
Yep.
You got the Cricut machine, right? You did it yourself?
Yeah.
You're pretty crafty. I like that. That's what I like
about you.
They
call it Cricut? I always call it Cry-Cut.
Or Cry-Cut. I think the actual name is supposed to be Cricut.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Or you could go with the superior version that Brother offers, the Scan and Cut, which is... Ooh. I'm a big shill for Brother products. They work.
Brother, I tell you, man.
They're not a sponsor, but I'll take their money if they want to throw it my way.
You buy a Brother... If you spend $60 on a Brother printer, you probably won't have to replace it for 33 years. Oh, no! Big wreck off the front row. We got cars upside down.
Pink.
We've got Scrap Heap Central.
I saw
Red
that.
managed to recover. Hopefully,
Brian Wolf, hard damage.
I was watching Larry Wyndham there. He might be all right. He got knocked around, but no, he literally just got killed, T-boned by the number 446. Goodness gravy, my word.
We talked to Stephen Brandstetter earlier in the race, and of course, the Tarnation TV curse landed him upside down with everything being destroyed.
Help him out there.
Yeah, he was on his roof. He was turtling, shell down. That car is toast. If you like flared out wheels, that's what it looks like.
Wow. It's going to be definitely under 10 to go, guys, so it's getting close.
Yeah.
We're going to need some flex tape.
Yeah,
that's a lot of damage.
Going to need a match.
Who is that? Which one was that?
That was Brian. Stephen Brandstetter.
Oh, poor Stephen.
He gets flipped up onto his roof and slides almost the entire backstretch on his lid. He's got nowhere to go. There's cars rolling right in front of him, and he just...
That happened up front with the pink guys. What happened? Grant was there. He got through it. Oof. The other team got crushed.
Yeah, they got right sideways. If you get a minute, right around this mark, switch over to Larry Wyndham. Watch what happened to him. He got out of... You know what? The more... I had written him off about 30 seconds ago after the last hit that he just received, and he got cleaned up off the wall, and he was just about to go, and then he got T-boned like 100 mile an hour.
No!
But I thought they're going to crunch his door, because it was just before here. He just gets nailed right after correcting it, and I thought, he was gonna. But he's back out there, and he's making, he's on the track. He's got some major damage to the right side of his car, but
he made the save,
right? And then watched it. It was just...
Yeah, the 334 you're talking about?
That was weird. That was really weird.
Right?
I don't know what that was.
Just
hell. Oh. I just saw that, guys.
Right?
Who was that? The 334?
That's Larry Wyndham.
Sorry, Larry Wyndham. Oh,
I was following his car through all that. I don't know how I ended up on that one, but I'm just like, oh man, I was sure pulling for him. Like I'm not trying to pick favorites, but I'm like, oh, you could do it. And then the orange car, the Honda comes in and just killed him. And I thought that was it, but he got back on the track and he just started giving her. So you know what? I'm sure he's got some severe body damage. It looked like he got a couple tires there, and hopefully he'll be all right to keep going. But wow,
every position counts. Everything.
He had a right side impact, and that car doesn't even look scratched on the right side. We're just taking a look at him coming off the pit.
Looking good, Larry. You're looking good. Get out there and get
they
up
must have
there.
just put a new door on because it looked like before.
New doors are possible. It's a courtesy of our sponsor, ManitobaDoorDoctor.com.
Right? Nobody does doors like Mentor Door Doctor. Remember the little jingle? You remember how the jingle goes?
The jingle was really good. Manitoba Door Doctor. You need a door. Call us and we'll give you one. Yeah. It didn't rhyme. I don't know why they didn't rhyme it better.
No. I think because the rule is like there has to be so much Canadian content, like including music and commercials, that we were all out of good musicians, and then so we just took like Steve from down the road and said, write this jingle.
Hey guys, let me slide somebody in here for our last interview. It'll probably be the last time we get it. Let me find somebody for you. How about Bob sitting in second? We already did Bob, didn't we?
Sure. I can't remember. Seminary, yeah, we did. Yeah, I was going to say with the music content, Rush and the Guess Who were busy, so then we just had to get me to do the jingle, apparently.
Do we still have Ken in this race? Ken Huntsberry?
Is Huntsberry still running?
Yeah, he's right there in fourth, isn't he? Let's get Ken.
Third is currently showing him, so yeah, he's a 700 car. See if we can find Mr. Huntsberry and get a word. Ken Huntsberry in the 773 live on Tarnation TV. Good evening, sir.
Hey, how are you there, Blaine?
Oh, man. You guys are putting on quite the show this evening. There's a couple of green cars in the top 10 there. So you guys planning something, that we don't know about?
No, not really. We're just kind of working together with one another. And, that accident there kind of helped our position out there. Too bad that had to happen.
Yeah, some, accidents are bad for some and great for others. So
yeah,
if it helped you out, take it.
Kind of running short on fuel. I didn't go in, so it's like I'm kind of saving some gas here.
Right, it was going to be close, eh? You were going to have to pit one more time before the end of that thing.
Oh yeah, I was 2 laps short.
Nice. Yeah, we were talking about possible pit strategies. So of course that's out the window now. Everybody went in and got a. Did you get a full tank or just take one can?
Yeah, I just took 1 can.
Yeah, right on. Make it quick. Any tires?
No tires.
No tires. A car with no tires. How does he drive it?
The real just look for the sparks.
How you can drive it is because he's driving the ugliest green car Blaine made, and you're going to take that to victory lane, Mr. KD. I gave up my ride. I was on your team, and I'm rooting for the green team. And we had teammates helping each other out on the track, flipping the car back over. That was awesome to see. So, man,
I tell you, you gave your ride to the gentleman there behind me there, Mr. Jim Black, and he's doing a lot for us.
You go, Jim. Yeah, he's looking good. And you got Bob Simon there and Keith in front of you. So, man, go after it. You're going to probably have, 5-6 laps here to go with that. So, good luck, man. Hope you enjoyed it. It's Talladega, of course. And hang in there, man. Bring her home.
Yeah, man, do the best we can. I'd like to say hello for everybody out there watching, man. Hope we put a good show for you guys.
Appreciate it. Anything you like to add, Brad?
No, just like I say, it's been exciting so far, and I don't think these next 6 laps are going to be even more so. So I'll hopefully pull this pit car or pace car off the to the side and let these guys get back to it, and maybe we can get a nice green flag finish.
Yeah, it's definitely mixed up now. The top 10, it's a lot of everybody. So good luck, Ken, and we'll let you get back up there. Focus.
All righty. Thank you very much, man.
All right, buddy. Take care. Good luck.
Thanks, Ken. Good luck.
Roger that, man.
On the YouTube chat, we got Eddie Carroll cheering on Denny, saying maybe it's his night. I might tend to agree. Denny's been running a real clean race tonight. And you know what? It's just been some smart driving all around. I've been watching him and just consistent, right? In front of the pack, but
sometimes you forget to focus on certain drivers because we do try to focus on everybody in the race. But sometimes being invisible, like where's Denny? Well, there he is in 5th in the 333. Car looks clean and he's in the right spot. It's going to be about 5 to go when this pace car gets out of the way here, and if anything's going to happen, it's going to happen behind him.
Well, too, because Denny's got a lot of support and people cheering for him in the comment section, which I think is probably why I'm calling him out more than not, because he's always got people rooting for him, and I'm like, you know what? Hey, that draws my attention to him there. So, I obviously want to give everyone a fair shot, but I only know about 6 names in the whole league, so I'll get there one day. If I haven't called your name out on stream, it's just because I can't read so well, and I'm learning how. Every day's a struggle and a blessing.
Guys, this race is anybody's race. I see 3 reds in the top 12, and it's mixed up pretty good. Anything can happen in 5 laps. So let's watch. Going green. Let's watch this bad boy.
Yeah, we
got
hear
Bob there on the outside. He's a tough nut.
And it's fun because the results will be unofficial at the end of this race, especially when it comes down to a team race. Be sure to keep an eye on the YouTube channel. We will post a short video with the official team standings within the next couple of days. So once Jeffrey finalized, once Jeffrey and his admin team in the upper echelon of Talladega Nights make it official and tally all those numbers, he will forward the information to me, and I will put out the short video with the winner of the team race, the actual team that wins. We'll know the driver who wins the race, obviously, but we won't really know the team until you guys peel through that replay and make sure everybody pitted properly and served their penalties.
Yeah, that's a big task with us to go through that process, but boy, they're really getting tight and pinching down here now. It's getting serious, guys.
Mm-hmm.
We won't fade from this top from the front row here. We're going to keep an eye on these guys right to the bitter end.
I tell you, I'm really surprised. Keith Bynum is running such an amazing race tonight. He's been up there most of this half of this race. What's that, to 771 in second?
771 of Jim Black in second, yes.
He must be loving that muffin and that seat, because he is
that ugly car.
And that ugly car, because he is right there in second place, man. That is amazing. Go, Jim.
I looked up that paint color in Photoshop the other night, and is that actually pea soup throw up green? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it is pea soup vomit.
That's what it was.
Puke.
Thank you.
Vomit, puke, something green.
Yeah.
Just for my own, because I want to paint my own car one day.
And it has to be the grossest color on the palette.
Hey, guys, don't forget about that third place guy, the former #1 champ of Chicken Bake first season, Greg Level.
Greg Level in the pink car, number 70. It is weird we don't notice who's who because we're not used to these numbers, but
Randy
we're getting into it now. Yep. Yeah, we got
green.
Bob Seminara, Jim Black, Greg Level, Randy Wall, Mark Paglia rounding out your top 5 with Bynum looking low.
3 wide, guys. Oh, they're getting racy up there.
It is
3 wide, couple rows back.
The color mix is a lot more random now for sure. Like there's obviously the red Firebirds are there together, but you got a couple blues, purple, green, or pink, green. Like this is we're curious to see what's going to happen now.
You got 4
3 laps to go.
Who's going to make the moves?
It's going to be tough for those top 3 to stay like that until the end if it stays green. But Keith got shoved to the bottom.
So Bob Seminara in the 880, that blue car leading this pack, he is no stranger to that front row. So he right now, he's probably looking in that rearview mirror more than he is looking out that windshield.
Well, after I told him the hot blondes were looking at him on turn 2, that's when he went from what? Last? He said he passed a lot of cars, and look where he's at. Right. He got excited. You go, Bobby.
He is one of that car. The body on that car is actually the Prince Rupert ultralight titanium finish. Northern British Columbia. There's a mine up there. Oh, we got cars down on the apron. Whoa, they are 4 wide back here.
Jim Black ain't no stranger to. I found out he races at RTG.
Oh, does he? Yeah, no, I can tell. He definitely knows what he's doing out there. Getting racy all over the place.
Weird. Yeah, jockeying. We got some collision.
44 is a little loose.
Hits it to the wall. But he got a hold of it, and we're okay.
The yellow is out. This is for the win.
This is it? Oh!
Bob Seminara. Oh,
no! Pink in the wall. And it's got messy.
It looks like Bob, but look at that.
Oh, there goes that.
3 red cars.
2 green cars up front.
Followed by 3 red.
Oh, that 3 red up front.
I don't know. Red team might have won the total. I mean, we obviously pending the official results this evening.
So looking at it from helicopter, I'm guessing that's Bob Seminara out front.
That is Bob. Yep.
Who's in second?
What's on first?
Right?
No, sorry. 771 is being scored in second place, and that is Mr. Black.
Jim Black. And you got Seminara behind him?
No, Seminara won the race.
I mean, Mark Paglia. Good job, Mark.
Paglia
That's my teammates.
Yep.
Mark? Jim did a better job than Jeffrey would have, so I'm so glad I had a great opportunity to sit out and watch.
And Mark actually got caught up in a few of those wrecks too. So for him to be on the podium.
And he went down there in the infield, went to the bathroom, got out of the car, had a muffin, got back in. Look where he's at. Anyways, we're going to do the top 3. Is that how we do the team races? We don't know the team, so we can't really do top all 5 guys on a winning team yet. So we'll just do the podium top 3.
Yeah, we'll just do the normal podium. Yeah.
On the Twitch chat, we've got a new watcher, but it goes by the handle of Jackinov. Great handle. It says, "This is so cool." And you know what, Jackinov? You are in fact correct. It is so cool. And thank you for tuning in. This is a team race. We don't do this all that often. This is kind of a new thing for us to be, not a new thing, sorry, but it's a once a season kind of thing from what I understand. So, but it is a pretty unique race setup. And yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, that's definitely cool to grab some new viewers here. I'm trying to figure out who that, pardon me. Oh man, I'm messing it up here. I just hit the wrong button. Where are we here? Here it is. Now we're in business. Trying to get your replay. There was a car up in the air, more likely the stratosphere. It might have been the 70 of Greg, actually. Yeah, it was. Greg was racing front line, and they
he went to the wall.
Yeah, they got a little bit out of shape there.
Oh.
And he got thrown into the actual sky. The sky.
Well, yes. That's, hold on, right here. He gets hit with the hammer of Thor. And then...
And the hammer of Dawn all at the same time for you Gears of War fans. That is wild. We need a better angle of that to actually see the height of that.
Someone forgot to inform him that this was not, in fact, figure skating. He was doing a triple sow cow, quadruple Lutz, and actually going upside down. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, Blaine. It's actually illegal on Talladega course to go upside down like this. So right here, he's instantly disqualified for pulling a risky maneuver like that. That's just clearly cheating at its finest, and we don't tolerate that here.
Wow, you got some air. Hey, real quick, guys, did we get the winner?
You're not allowed to drive your car 150 feet in the air off the track at Talladega Nights.
That's crazy.
That's racing 101 right there. I'm sorry. That's unexcusable.
That was unbelievable. It should be tried out for the Olympics. But anyways, did we get a burnout on the winner? Did we do one of those?
We're doing it right about now. Sorry about that, Bobby. We were watching the... I lost him. Oh,
there he is.
I am going to fix that, Bob, right about now. We are going to save that replay. 12230325.
And when you're done doing that, I'm going to get Mr. Dixon to do
apologizing to Bob Seminara because we totally just dropped the ball on his burnout lap, but we will remedy that right now. And Bob Seminara, the winner of the race itself. The team who won the race, we cannot say because the results will be unofficial until further notice.
We had some high praise coming from our viewer Jackinov saying this is a top tier commentary. Thank you so much. It warms our hearts to hear that.
There actually so good.
Yeah, no, he's on there. I'm not making this up. We have a new viewer.
my new favorite viewer.
Let's who's watching it right now, honestly. There's you, me, a couple of our friends or people that we paid to watch. Like we're pretty broke, so we can't hire that many bots to actually watch it. But once we get a few more donations, we're going to buy those Russian bots and the Chinese bots, and we're going to get 1,000 viewers in here. But for tonight, we appreciate you and your commentary and just the camaraderie in the chat. Always good to have some input from our viewers.
Hey, Bobby's ready. Are we doing the burnout still, or do you want Bobby?
Let's get Bob with the factoids of the night. Mr. Bob Dixon with all the information that we cannot see. Bob Dixon with the factoids this evening. Good evening, Bob. The floor is yours.
Good evening, Bud. Thank you so much. Given the factoids of the night, the top 5 fastest laps, and the honorable mention lap goes to Ray Hulick, In fifth place was Gary Mingus. Gary did a 47.900 second lap. That's 199.917 mile per hour, lap 32. Fourth was Dan Lovell. Dan did a 47.703 second lap. That's 200.742 mile per hour, lap 26. The top four were all on lap 26. Third place was RJ Cabana. Cabana Man did a 47.697 second lap. That's 200.768 mile per hour. Second, Mike Mangliardi. Mike did a 47.685 second lap. That's 200.818 mile per hour. Lap 26. And the fastest lap of the night goes to Keith Bynum. Keith did a 47.653 second lap. That's 200.953, lap 26.
Thanks, Mr. Dixon. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And the most laps led was Denny Carroll. Denny led 23. Keith Bynum, 16. John Godfrey, 7. Bob Seminaris, 6. Bernie Mobbs, 5. Greg Lavelle, 3. Dave Jandry, 2. Robert Breedlove, 1. Kelly Causey, 1. Bob Sire, 1. And Brian Lovell, 1. And that's your factoids of the night, guys.
Thank you very much, Bob. Quality
factoids, as anytime.
The factoids, Arthur? Is that what you call yourself? Arthur?
Yeah, the factoids, Arthur. That author. That sounds good.
Okay, I like it. Bobby, it's always a pleasure, man. I kind of missed racing out there tonight, but my substitute driver finished second or third. So Jim Black is a force to be reckoned with. So, hey, man, thanks. I hope you had fun. Thanks for what you did here. A great 2 seasons, and we get ready to kick another one off in 2 weeks. So get ready for another one.
All right, I'll send myself back up to the top. Thanks.
Hey, shout out real quick. Any hello to the wife, Charles Baxter. What's his name? Baxter, right?
Oh, Dexter.
Dexter, I was close.
Yeah, he's laying here sleeping while I race.
There you go.
What's the password, Jeff?
D.
Okay.
Should be
All
easy.
right.
Thank you, man, for letting me share the factoid. See you later.
That's his wife's name. All right. Thanks, Bob.
I was going to say, we used Bob's wife's name as the password, which has now gone out live on the air, so we may want to change that.
Yeah,
we
That
will.
is true.
It's just a temporary folder.
Yeah, temporary password. All right, I got you, Bob. I'll drop you back up there. You did okay. There's a check flag. All right. Who came in third again? All right. Was it Pagula or Jim Black?
Oh, that's an excellent question. I'm getting Bob's burnout, actually. We got to totally drop the ball on that, so we got to get...
Oh, hang on a second. Let me go find out.
We're going to get Bob's burnout. I did save the replay, so we will give Bob the official Tarnation TV treatment here.
He is doing factoids for the drivers now.
Your race winner of the Talladega Nights team event, March 25th, 2023, the one and only 880 car, Bob Seminara.
That is one fine burnout.
That is
that we neglected at first because of the flying car that got launched into orbit.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it was Greg Level breaking the rules and driving the car straight to the stratosphere.
Sometimes you got to address the elephant in the room before you can go to the race winner. That was the. I think we made the right call there. We could always go back to the replay, but that was the live moment to be on for that.
He was up there. All right, I'm gonna go grab second place, guys.
All right.
There we go. Apologies to Mr. Bob, but we made it right. It's the glory of a replay and pretending it's live.
Right.
The illusion is gone when I actually describe how I do that, though. But, whatever.
Oh, no. You still fool me.
Yeah. Oh, that trickster. Old Donald up in the booth.
Behind the scenes magic. Stitching it all together.
I kind of like the wizard.
Hey, don't look behind the curtain because, trust me, you don't want to see how the hot dogs are getting made.
No. Don't ask, don't tell. It's like, man, that was delicious. What kind of meat is that? And like, you're like, sorcery.
Just enough. What are you writing a book? Get out of here.
Yeah.
All right, gentlemen. I brought you your third place podium.
Third place, Mark Pagla, 770 car, man. You got caught in a couple of those little accidents there and still managed to find the front.
Yeah, no kidding. I thought my night was cooked, but luckily I didn't get any damage out of those things, and I just happened to pick some good spots to get through the field, and worked out pretty good for me.
Yeah, it goes to show you that, just because you get into an accident, sometimes it's worth going to the end, because here we are, third place finish in the team race. Was there lots of teamwork going on out there for you guys in the green team? Because you guys were up front at the end of that thing.
Yeah, I think so. Here and there we got broken apart, and then we'd find each other again and work together, and then for some reason, we got broke apart again. But at the end, I was right behind Jim Black, and I wanted to make sure that we placed well, the two of us. And I know the other cars in my group, in the green Dodge group, were doing really well, but I think they got caught up in a couple of those wrecks or the wreck.
Right, yeah, a couple early, unfortunately claimed a couple of guys really early, which was a shame, but you found your way around it. So yeah, man, good show. Always fun watching these team races. It's always a whole lot of fun, but those green cars are hideous. But you know what? It's cool to see a couple of them in the top 5.
They look like community service cars, I know.
Yeah,
I
did that on purpose.
They work for the garbage company up there in Blaines County. But Mark, I want to say congratulations, buddy, on third place. It was some wrecks going on tonight for sure, but you hung in there. Everybody hung in there, actually. And I was rooting for the green team because I let Jim Black take my seat, which I thought he obviously would have done better than I would have. So, but man, he's a solid driver. He does race at RTG. Is that correct?
He does. I think Jim's a really good racer, and you're a good man, Jeff, to give your seat up to him. That we appreciate that.
Yeah, it's not hard to do. I didn't want to really do it, but you know what? When these guys come out at 7:15, 2 hours before the race or more, to be an alternate, I'm willing to do that because I want them to have a good time, and there's always another race. So it was good to watch it and call it with these guys, and it's a whole different way looking up here down to the track. So man, good job, congratulations, way to hang in there, fight for your team. And the other two guys that got wrecked, they still fought, didn't they? Blaine and Brad, they stayed out there with no car, so that was cool. But congratulations, man.
Yeah, thanks. I don't care what Blaine and Brad say about you. You're okay.
I hear the secrets, man. Fair. I got secret connections, but great job, man. We might get rid of them orange ones. Those orange Hondas just don't have any luck out there, but maybe we'll bring the black ones. And we got other ones. We got VWs too, but we got all kinds of cars. But great job, man. I hope you come out to the next one. Big 2 weeks, man. Starting up again Friday and Saturday. Fast and Furious, Shake and Bake, Season 3. I hope you come back out. You're one of the finest drivers out there. You've been in top 5 and you're always up front, man. So hope to see you out there and hope you have a good time here.
Okay, well, the check's in the mail for saying all those nice things. I just want to say thank you to you and for Chris and for Bob for putting this on. It's a lot of work, and it's a great show. Thank you, and thanks Blaine and Brad for what you guys do.
Thank you, Mark.
Oh,
because we can't do it without you guys.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, you know why you got third and not second? Because I did not put a muffin in your glove compartment, but Jim Black had my muffin, so that's why he did.
Oh, there's the trick.
And the monkey grease I left in the back seat too for yeah, what do we call that? Gracias Sasquatch grease or something. Anyway,
good night, guys. Thanks so much for everything.
Any shout outs, Mark?
No, that's it, man. Have a good night. Thanks, guys.
All right, brother. Take care.
All right, thanks.
Second place finisher on his way in, Jim Black. Jim Black in the 86 according to TeamSpeak, but in the 771 finishing second place, man. Congratulations. What an awesome finish for the green team. 2 and 3.
Yeah, very proud of it. I mean, we were running all together, like I told you guys earlier. Going to try to be there together. I had to do it for Jeff because I was driving Jeff's car. I didn't want to get fired.
Yeah. You go, boy.
Pressure's on.
I hope you enjoyed the muffin. I think that helped.
Oh, it was fun. The whole night was fun. You guys put on a good show here for us, and the drivers did their job. I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't want to see wrecks as many as we had tonight, but it's a fun race. New drivers, mixed up on. I mix teams up every team race, so it's Talladega, and you want to have the cleanest race possible. But unfortunately, wrecks happen on this track. So y'all made the best of it. You hung in there as a team. We don't know the winner yet, but man, great finish, great second place, and I didn't know who to put on which team. And you were my first on the list, I believe, right? And
yep.
I said, take my spot, and Cambando's a good guy. He finished sixth. And unfortunately, I think, who was it? Who was that other gentleman? Something Finland? Was it Ken Finland?
Yeah.
He didn't. I think he got taken out early. But anyways, man, I hope you guys had a great experience. And thank you for driving my car tonight, and I hope you come back for 2 weeks. We're going to be running these new series again on Fridays and Saturdays. So hope to see you out here, man. You look like a very good Talladega driver, obviously. So good to have you, and I'll turn it over to the boys.
You know it. Yeah. I'll be here for you, Jeff. I had a blast tonight. I think we're going to have a blast through the rest of the seasons and then the whole year here. So like you said, we got a pile of good drivers, and you guys admin and owning and everything, and you and your brother can't ask for anything better.
I appreciate the kind words. We got a magnificent broadcasting crew here, Brad and Blaine. They bring a whole element to this broadcasting, and we make it fun. It's family. You got a lot of good people in this league, really good people. And we don't call out drivers. We don't cuss people out here. People make mistakes, but hey, we're a family. I hope we stay that way. So thanks for coming, Brad. Any comments?
Did you hear that, Brad? He said magnificent. I think he spelled mediocre wrong.
Oh, hey, you know what? That's all right. I'll take it however I can get it.
Well, I can tell you, this was the first TV race I finished in the top 3, and was up right here with you guys tonight out of 28 years. So I'm very pleased with it. And again,
a lot
thank
of racing
you, Jeff.
over there at Rolling Thunder, right there, Jim?
Oh yeah, Rolling Thunder all over the place. Some of the old dirt games, World of Outlaw. I ran in that for when I started. Me and Brian Neidig started in there, and I had like 48 series championships and something like 600 or 700, 800 wins somewhere in that. I can't remember what it was. That's where it started. And then in 2005, we went over to RTG, and that's where Terry and Dave and them all got me started. At first, I didn't know my butt from a hole in the ground, but they taught me in the first season there, basically. In the IROC series, running road courses, I won the series the first season.
Nice.
Yeah, so I had a blast with this game, and it's not just the racing, and it's not just the wins or the seconds or last. It's everybody in here, all the friendship. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. Amen. And you know what? Just to let you know, we are starting dirt up. If you're interested in some dirt slinging around with Ken Roberts and Blaine, you're going to come out there, I hope, too, a little bit, and throw it around.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
On the dirt, and maybe get Brad out there, too. Brad, would you want to add anything, any call-outs to Jim? And want to ask him?
No, just like I say, great watching the race tonight. It's always so much fun. This team race is the first one I got to call, so that was an added element of something else. I'm looking forward to the next one. Honestly, like their normal races are fun, but hopefully, look like you guys are having a pretty good time out there. And they say it was quite the finish. So always good to call an exciting race like that.
Heck yeah. Jim, any call outs, hellos, thank yous, anybody?
To you guys, definitely thanks. And broadcasters here, you guys did a magnificent job. I will sit here tonight and watch it. And a shout out to my grandkids and the family, because they're the ones that give me the patience here to be able to sit here and do this. And the way my health's been for a while, I'm glad to be back.
Awesome. Nice. Good to have you back.
Awesome. All right, Blaine, I'll let you wrap it up with the one and only Jim Black.
No, man, that's great. Yeah, it's awesome having you here. So that's going to be fun gonna be fun watching. Tell those grandkids and stuff to watch this broadcast. Just don't spoil it though. We'll pretend that you didn't finish second.
Okay, I'll definitely do that. I'll get them to watch it. Just make sure I get a link so I can sit here and watch it, because I'm going to sit here and watch it this evening.
Perfect.
Yeah, the link is on our website, and it's right. I'll talk to you after the last interview.
Okay,
I'll make sure you get it, bud.
Thanks again, guys.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you.
Jim Black, a legend in the simulation racing community. You heard his stats. He's won some races.
just a couple. I've heard you got a couple trophies there.
I've raced with him at Rolling Thunder as well. I recognize the name Jim Black. He's always there. He's always somewhere. Old Jim. Bob Seminara, again, we've talked to this guy about 4 or 5 times tonight. How you doing, man? Podium finish. Podium finish. Wins the race.
Right? I'd like that one since the last time we talked.
So you're racing with Greg in the 70, and he got hooked a little bit somehow. He went right up into the last row of the grandstands. He was off the track so high the cameras actually lost him. And so, like, you guys were going to have a drag race to the finish of this thing, but you almost got tangled up in that thing. Did that look close as it did from your rearview mirror?
Yeah, I think he did clip me when he got turned. I mean, I took him up as high as I was going to take him. I was watching somebody cutting down underneath me. I knew I had to bring him up a little bit, and then the boys behind me, Jim and Mark, had a good run there too. So I think they all got together. Yeah, he kind of bounced off me. So, and then I held on.
Yeah, it's got to be frightening when you're leading that entire pack right around the last few laps, and then we were watching the replay, and we caught the tail end of your burnout, but we made it right. I went back in the replay and it got that burnout. We stuck her on the wall there and melted the back wheels off it. So replays, just pretend it was live.
Yeah, that was a crazy finish. I don't know about my other Evil Blue Chevy guys. I know Andrew went out early, and then I was running with a couple of other guys in the middle, and then I had that pit strategy there where I got the speeding penalty when I talked to you guys, so I was able to stay out there. I think some of them, they all had a pit, so I had track position. They got me up front away from them.
It's cool how it doesn't matter what kind of happens throughout the race, just if you can get the thing to the end, even having to serve a penalty, and still end up winning the thing,
Yeah, it was a little late to get that, and there were a lot of good guys here too. It was a big field, and trying to come up through there was pretty interesting. It was a fun night.
Hey, Bob, congratulations, man. I didn't think you had the car to get there, maybe because you had damage, but you don't give up. When we talked to you, you're like, I like coming back up to the field. And you did. And here you are, man, winning this thing, individual win. And hopefully we got a lot of reviews to do, obviously, making sure everybody, my admin and crew, got some work cut out. But, man, good job winning tonight. You're tough. And I think once we talked to you, it just light something up on you, man, and you were just up there. Was it the 2 hot chicks that were waving at you on turn 2? I mean, was that?
I had to get to them quick.
Was you saw some skinny dude out there in the parking lot waxing some blue Corvette and giving it a little, spit shine on the tires? Was that what happened?
All the above. Yep. Whatever it takes. I just wish my teammates were around me a little more there. We had that strategy at the end, but I did what I needed to do. I don't know where we ended up finishing, but.
Yeah, it's going to be some tough adding up. I mean, you got Randy Wall in 4th, Keith Byron 5th, Cabana 6th, Billy Ellish 7th. Top 10 is Dan LaBelle and Ken Roberts and Chris Elliott, top 10. So it's a very mixed up, top 10 there. So the Reds were running strong together. Some greens. At times, they were linked up. The whites were strong in the very beginning with Grant Wesley's team. But, it's pit stops, it's wrecks, it's damaged cars. It's really just trying to get there to the end, and you did, man. Great job, and congratulations. And hey, hopefully you'll make some of these new seasons coming up in 2 weeks and start all over again. So I'm gonna turn it over to Bob. Great job again, Mr. Bob Seminara, and I will be down in Florida soon.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, thanks, Jeffrey, for everything. Yep, enjoyed it.
Yeah, Brad, anything you'd like to throw at Mr. Bob?
No, just again, what a spectacular race all around, and it truly was anyone's race up to the end there with all the yellows and the hiccups along the way. But some good racing, and it was fun to watch and fun to call. So, thanks for the entertaining evening.
Yep, very good. Thanks, Brad.
Any shout outs? Any shout outs? Hello to anybody, Mr. Bob.
Shout outs to Tarnation, you guys there, Blaine and Brad and Jeffrey, you and all your boys that run Friday nights, Saturday nights. Appreciate the invite always. Mobs Motors, Town Fair Tire, and of course Shadows on Fire, Spotify and YouTube. Check them out. But yeah, it was a good time.
Thanks, buddy. Blaine, wrap it up with the one and only Mr. Bob Seminara.
Yeah, I was going to say thanks for turning us on to Shadows on Fire. They were not playing them here tonight, but they're definitely on deck. They are in the rotation, as they say. So thanks again, Bob. It was an awesome race. And I'm sure this won't be the last time we speak with you. So have yourself a good evening.
Okay, appreciate it. Yep, have a good week.
Thanks, Bobby.
Thanks.
Be good, man. Take care of my car.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, buddy.
All right, buddy.
Ooh. Well, that was a race. That was a good one. Just an update, too. I think Brian Wolf actually might have driven a Honda into 15th position. That might be the highest those orange Hondas have ever finished.
One of the highlights. Those. We will make sure we are going to do something about them Hondas. But I'm gonna let you guys finish up the broadcast. I appreciate you letting me come in tonight and maybe talk too much over you guys. But I apologize.
Just good to have you.
Check out Talladega Nights, guys. Website us all over Facebook. I think the whole world knows it by now. Check out what we got coming up. It's been a lot of fun. As you can see, there's a lot of guys come out here. It's not perfect what league is, but we do our best. We just have a good time and try to provide a great platform of racing. And we got the best broadcasting crew I've ever seen. And thanks, guys, for what you do for us, man. It's racing, it's humor, it's songs, it's music, it's everything. And I'm gonna grab this last muffin. I'm sorry, Blaine, I'm taking it. But
that's fine, man.
Thanks again, Jeff. And the bunny rabbit, I can't take it. He wants to come home with me, but I can't take the bunny rabbit. But hey, maybe someday. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate you. Appreciate what you do for us at Talladega Nights. Thanks to the staff that ran there, Ken Roberts, Chris Elliott, and Greg and Craig. But that guy has come a long way for us, and I'm so glad I met him. So thanks, guys, for all you do. Bob Dixon, kick ass. Excuse my language. Kick ass on the factoids, like you always do, my friend. Tell your wife thanks for letting you do that, and I'll leave you as that. Thanks, guys, for watching. Until next time.
Yeah, well, thank you for giving us a place to do this and setting it all up. It's no small feat for you and all the guys who do it behind the scenes there. So I'm glad we have a spot to chat about it and watch these races.
Anytime, guys. I can't wait till the next one. Enjoy your rest of your weekend, and we'll see you guys soon.
You too.
Thanks, Jeff.
Thanks, buddy. All right, buddy. Thank you.
So now that we're Twitch stars, right? I'm wondering.
Apparently.
I'd just like to give a shout out to some of my coworkers like PewDiePie and Shroud, other Twitch streamers, Zach Rar.
200 million subscribers.
I mean, sure, but look, what are they? They're streaming Diablo 4. It's a brand new game, so of course Zach Rar is going to have 26,000 followers tonight, right? PewDiePie, he's down to 2.4. You know why? Because we drawn at least about 3 or 4 of his viewers away. And Shroud, he probably didn't notice it with 19,000 views. But either way, big shout out to our fellow Twitch streamers, and we're not there yet, but we'll catch you up to you soon.
Yeah, it was fun too. This race, man. Seeing Brian Wolf come back in there, obviously racing for Cannon Hinnant, and hopefully we see more of Brian because he was
holding his own up there
for a little while, and was in a different league. Open Speedway is actually a West Coast league, so maybe the time change fit Brian's schedule a little bit more. But it was cool to see him and Cannon out there on there racing that 4.45 to a 15th place finish. On the lead lap. So unlike most of the Hondas that usually end up racing out here in the team races, I don't know what it is. They're cursed. They're the cursed design. They're my favorite design that I created for this team event, but they always finish so bad. I've raced them with Jeff. Like I was in a team with Jeff a few times in those orange Hondas, and we suck. So maybe we just retire those things and put the dark blue Fords back on the track. Anyway, thank you everybody for watching on YouTube and participating in the chat. Also with Twitch was a cool little success. I don't know how many hits we had on the Twitch thing because I'm not exactly sure how it operates.
Between 4,000 to 5,000.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. You know what?
7 million
first
was the
night.
goal. Yeah.
For 7. No, right? But we were pretty darn close. You got to start somewhere, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We went too big the first night, then we have nowhere to go but down.
Right, you are correct. But yeah, man, another quality broadcast, and we will be back in a couple of weeks. If you decide to follow us, do so in the links below and everything else. And we start Shake and Bake series season number 3 begins on the 8th of April. So next week is an off week, and we're back to normal in April. So thanks for watching Tarnation TV. If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy. Keep your stick on the ice. Have you come up with any famous last words yet?
Yeah, say hello to your mother for me. I didn't make that up either. I'm just stealing ones. I got nothing.
Yeah,
bankrupt for days.
I'll be back.
Yeah, like say hi to home, neighbor. No, I ain't got nothing.
That was weak. I'm not shutting the mics off until you come up with a good one.
I'll catch you on the flippy floppy.
Mics are still on. Go ahead.
Okay. I gotta go see a man about a horse.
Wait, that one was better. Say that again.
I have some business in Mississippi.
Biloxi, Mississippi.
Yeah, Biloxi.
See, I knew we'd figure it out eventually.
We'll get it.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Yeah, exactly. We'll see you next time on Tarnation TV. You can't say have good mush pain. That's my line.
Is it? Oh. See? Try again.
You never saw a dying light, not sealed your